In space, no one will hear your dice roll. Welcome to Cosmopunk.
Hydrophobia, a homebrew Starfinder story, featuring the crew of the Leica 7.
I'm Panic and I play Baphomet, the Kobold Andric Mystic and accidental captain of the Leica 7.
I'm Ty and I play Radar, a Coyote cyber mechanic.
I'm RJ, I play Vee, a reptilian Vesk engineer and original designer of the Leica 7. And I also have a drone called Flyby.
And I'm Cypher. I play as Ryder, a stealthy operative otter. But for this campaign, I'll be the GM. Part 2.
The party is over. Ryder and her friends have gone to a water park in pursuit of a proper holiday. After being plucked from the skies by forces unknown, the Leica 7 and her crew have crash-landed on the ocean moon of Lysander. But all is not as it should be at Slipstream Waterpark. The crew find the park to be desolate, abandoned and destroyed, replaced by a damaged Azlanti facility. There is a distinct lack of any ocean on this ocean moon. There are many mysteries still to be solved. How was the park destroyed? What has become of Ryder and her companions? What are the Azlanti doing at a civilian amusement park? As the crew make their way across the mud with weapons drawn towards the Battleship Grey facility, all of these questions and more will be answered as the adventure continues. Okay guys, so you've currently got mud on your shoes, on your feet. You're in the remains of a shuttle parking lot. There are sort of ruined pods all around you with their engines missing. And there's a huge plastic figure of Johnny Finn, the mascot of the park, sort of looming over you. As you get within range... Yeah, he's the fish. As you get within range, his proximity sensors activates, and he speaks in garbled common.
Surf's up, my dudes. Welcome to Slipstream. We're currently experiencing technical difficulties. Please remain in the shuttle park and await the arrival of an evacuation craft. Hang in there.
The speech then fizzles before repeating. To the south, there is the damaged Azlanti dome, and it's glistening in the misty sunlight, and you can see the northern entrance from here. So guys, what do you do?
Can I see whatever part of that statue makes noise?
No, look, we're looking for our friends. We haven't time to find statues.
So, did we rig up the engines to be tamper-proof and stuff like that? Is that all
Yes,
done?
you did. I've got that written down.
Alrighty.
The
So,
ship
to
isn't
the
going
south
anywhere.
is the Azlanti facility, and what else is there?
That's pretty much it. There are like multiple domes strung together, but I think you rolled last time and recognized it as an Azlanti structure. I don't think you've told anyone this yet, because we kind of ended it on a cliffhanger.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, Bath will, she'll turn to him and goes, I don't want to worry you guys, but that over there, and she points in the distance, that's Azlanti, and that wasn't here before.
What do you mean?
Why
Wasn't here
would
before?
they visit
Been here before.
a
Well, no,
theme
when I looked
park?
at the brochure, it was all there. There was a sea, and, no Azlanti. It was quite nice looking, actually.
They really are absolute shits, aren't they?
They are pretty shitty, yeah.
This is supposed to be a fun place, and they've made it this.
I'm gonna take out my magnoculars.
Okay.
Alrighty. And they're big, clunky, and they look like something out of Star Wars.
Yep, of course.
Yeah. And rather than actually put my face into it, I'm just going to get the USB slot out and just plug it. Multifaceted eye. And then just hold them up.
Okay, so you're examining the Azlanti structure.
From a distance.
From a distance. Okay. It's definitely damaged. It does look more recent than the rest of the attractions that are kind of strewn all over the place and sort of halfway dug into the mud. You can see like sort of roller coasters sticking out of the ground, big pipes that were once water flumes.
Okay,
Something
so
that might have been a wave pool at one point.
can I infer from looking at this that something's happened here, that obviously all the water's gone, and then the Azlanti have arrived? Or does the dome look like it was part of the facility before the disaster happened?
The dome looks like it was part of the facility before the disaster happened. It's got like salty splash marks up the side of it.
Oh.
The facility looks like it used to float. It's kind of listing on its side at about 10 degrees.
That's not an underwater facility. It looks like the Azlanti built a facility in plain sight. And I bet the answers to what actually happened and where Ryder is are in that specific dome.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what is it? Like a mile away? 2 miles?
It's about half a mile away.
Half a mile?
For the avoidance of doubt, this is why I want a space shotgun.
Why not just set it for
Specifically this, just as the whole thing.
But we're not even in space. Why not just have a regular shotgun?
Everything's in space.
I mean,
I'm
technically they're
not
not
getting-
wrong there, yeah.
Yes, he's right. I just hate it. Let's just bring in. I'm gonna get my spacesuit on.
Fine. Oh, I didn't bring my spacesuit.
Well, we're literally stood outside the ship. Go and get it.
Wait, why
wait.
do we need a spacesuit?
In case there's some kind of bio thing in there.
Mm.
That's wearing her bikini.
I mean, you're fine. You're not.
That's what she came here for.
In my head, you were wearing like basically something practical, which was basically like small little kobold army boots, camo trousers, and just like something olive, like as a shirt. And then
Baph just walks around.
Can you imagine
Yeah,
Baph ever wearing anything?
Yeah,
olive?
absolutely. Do you know
don't get me wrong.
Baphomet?
you're right. There was no provenance for that image. It was just in there, and then you're like, "No, I'm wearing a bikini," and it instantly clicked, like swapped out in my head, and it's something bright red and yellow and garish.
Yeah, I gotta
But
look
still
up
with
my
a bandolier.
now.
Still with a bandolier grenade.
Oh yeah, I've still got
yeah.
like all my weaponry and also this huge fucking gun strapped to my back.
Oh yeah, you got like a
I'm-
plasma cannon.
Yeah. No, I'm more.
I'm just gonna bring the
Yeah,
helmet,
John can.
my spacesuit, and a neck seal because
You don't have to worry.
Are you
about
gonna wear?
anything.
Are you gonna wear like a what are they called? A budgie smuggler. It's like
What?
a-
What?
Speedo. That's what they call it. Like so, it's a
No.
speedo and a helmet and nothing else.
fine. Let's go to the dome. Let's find Ryder. And
Okay.
then let's get sushi and wait for all this to blow over.
Right. Do you want me to walk in front in case there's any traps or anything?
That's a good point, actually. Who's going up front? What's the marching order?
Mm.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, I'll go first.
So, Raider's up front. Then who?
Baff will go in the middle.
Bath in the middle. 'cause she's
Middle.
squishy.
Let's go to the back.
Finally got it back.
Yeah.
How
We
soft is
usually
the
go-
mud?
The mud is rock hard.
It's all cracked and looks like a dry
Yes,
So
river.
it's been dry for a while.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's
Steam's
good
in
because
the
it means
atmosphere.
anything that would have recently laid a trap would have left tracks behind it, unless it was something
It's
that could fly.
interesting as well that all of this water's vaporized, formed clouds, but there's still no rain.
Actually, that's a good point. While we're looking at the environment, can you all please make a perception roll?
No.
15 plus
No.
21.
15 plus 7, 22.
23.
Okay.
That satisfies my suit.
Everything looks normal.
Yeah. This is completely normal for a sea world to have no sea.
Exactly.
Yeah. Completely
Nothing
fine.
wrong.
Loved it. It's brilliant. I don't know why we're here. Let's get back in the ship, fix it, and go.
No, we're getting our otter. Damn it! This planet
Yeah.
doesn't get to keep the otter.
Otterdammerum.
This planet.
Otter, damn it.
Oh, damn it. Okay, and you're approaching the facility from the north, heading south, right?
Well, yeah, if it's south of us, that would be the case.
Okay. That makes sense. So you've got the entrance coming up on you now. Are you going to head in through the north entrance? There is another entrance off to the right.
What does the entrance look like?
It's a
big concrete
standard.
dome, you know?
It's a standard Azlanti entranceway, big metal Star Warsy thing. But it does look like it's been damaged. It's sort of hanging off on its hinges slightly, and one of the doors is a little bit crooked, tilted.
What's the damage look like? Is it like claw marks, an explosion? What? I'll make a perception roll on it.
Yeah, okay.
I'm
21.
looking for bikinis.
I
Can I
know.
look for any external consoles as well?
There is an external console, but it's sparking. There's like little yellow sparks coming out of it. It doesn't look like it's going to function very well. Radar,
Yo.
you notice that this door has been damaged in a very particular way. It's been bludgeoned from the inside out.
Hey, guys.
V's eyes narrow.
Something burst out of this.
Again, gestures to the door. Shotgun.
No, plasma cannon.
Like recently, or
Again,
How-
Paolo
does it
and I are going to have a
how-
long talk about shotgun. when this is all over.
How
V?
much dust and sand is
Yes.
it?
You're feeling a little bit dizzy all of a sudden. It's probably nothing. Can you make a perception roll, please?
11 plus 7, 18 total.
Okay. You have noticed something about the ground. What you thought was mud starting to reveal themselves into patterns. There's more than just mud on the floor. There are, well, bodies. They're essentially.
I'd better be
bits-
fucking hallucinating this.
There are bits of people sticking out of the
Guys.
ground. Some of them are wearing swimsuits.
Guys,
But
what
they're
the
all kind
actual
of-
fuck is going on right now? Am I the only one seeing this and just pointing at the camera? What the fuck is this?
No, everyone can see this.
Well, for
Everyone
you,
can
it's
see
probably
this.
a meal.
This does not look like food. This looks like fuckery. Am I the only person that can see the ground is making faces at me?
V, stop. Chill. Take
No,
5 minutes.
I don't like this.
I'm going to go over what are the state of the bodies in. How old do they look? Do they look fresh? Do they
Are
look
they? Well,
juicy?
here's one thing: are they buried or are they body parts?
They are buried, almost.
Right.
They kind of look like they're just sort of sat on the surface in some places, like they're halfway in. They're different species, but they all look quite old and sort of shriveled up.
Desiccated. All the,
Prunified.
moisture,
Mhm.
all the moisture's been taken out
Yeah,
of them.
because all the moisture's been drained out of them.
It's all up in the sky, and I'm
Yeah.
pondering the
There's one-
fragment of an idea, of a thought, of a maybe of a theory about the ice being counted as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's-
Anyway.
it's one thing to drain all the water from a planet. It's another thing entirely to start draining it from things.
We've seen weapons that do this.
On a planetary scale? Especially enough to create ice that can freeze
Well,
around something as hot as an engine as well.
The ice might be just a side effect of something else. But no, I'm pretty sure even Bash's sound cannon that she's just acquired could probably do something similar and just boil all of the moisture out of someone if she fired it for long
Oh,
enough.
I could try that later.
Yeah, don't not on us. That would be
No,
great.
I'm sure we'll get to shoot somebody soon. I mean, that's usually how these things go.
Right.
Yeah.
We're getting
So-
we're getting our otter back, and then we're getting the fuck out of this planet.
Do you want to go in through the big spooky door, or do you want to try the other door? I'm gonna head to
Can
the
we-
other door.
can
in the
we-
meantime.
I think we should try the other door because obviously
Let's
whatever came
look
out
at
of
Can we
it.
try looking through the cracks in this door?
This door's been
yeah,
broken
sure.
inch, hasn't it? I thought it was like knocked right off the door.
Yeah, go on. Turn on your flashlight. It'll be like every vid screen we've ever seen with a horror movie in it.
Is anyone courageous enough to do that?
Fly
Go,
guy,
dude.
well volunteered.
I am
Oh,
going
that's
to
the
the
point.
other
You have
door.
Fly Guy with you.
I do have fly guy with me.
They're not back on the ship.
I thought we wired them to the ship.
No, we
think-
wired explosives to the ship, but that's
If
just a
V's
regular
gonna be, if
sensor.
V's gonna be like at maximum use, you should bring Fly Guy along. Like it's
Oh, so basically we want Fly Guy, V's just there to help. Right, I see how
Did
it
you
is.
say that out loud?
If I'm having a conversation with Baff in character, probably yeah.
You just get a glare, but nothing more. Just a glare.
Sorry, that was a character giggle.
Okay, so you peer through the sparking, bludgeoned metal mess that is the main entrance. It's dark in there, very dark. In fact, it looks like a typical horror movie, sci-fi. There's a sparking light above, which is creating a strobing effect.
Is it swinging slightly?
Yeah, of course, swinging
Yeah.
slightly.
Is there an ominous rumble in the distance?
I don't know. Does Fly Guy have audio equipment so they can hear?
I don't know. They have a camera, but it's never actually. I'm
They're a little
assuming
bit
they do.
overpowered as is.
I don't
it would be...
think they would do like it would be just
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your drone is super powerful from our perspective points.
it is like weak as shit though, so there is that.
Yeah, I'm expecting some jaws to come out of somewhere and just go snap, and that's the end of it.
You know, I gotta say, it's really hard to find a nice bikini on here. Like people just
Why? Baff, there's a pile of body here. I'm stood on them. Why are you looking for a bikini right now?
I'm only the only one concerned about the mass death. Usually, I'm the one the least concerned about the mass death, but this much mass death.
Well, I mean, I looked around. I didn't see any otters, so.
So, Fly Guy
Right.
is staring through the gap. There is a big hallway in here. It's the sort of central annex that you would see in a facility such as this. There are two doors, one to the right, one to the left, and one at the very far end facing south. There are also more bodies in here. They look like Azlanti scientists, sort of science officers. They've got some lab coats on, but they're slightly fresher than the ones outside, but they've got the same symptoms. They've all been just prunified, sucked dry.
I get a feeling some hubris has gone on here.
That's... To you, hubris is something you use to sprinkle on your meat.
The thing is, we can't inspect them any closer. Actually opening the door, and opening the door means sharing a space with whatever tried to pound the door in.
Let's go check on the other door, shall we?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're already on the way there. You keep looking.
I'm going to tag this door as a firm maybe.
So you're heading westwards. As you trot round to the other side of the dome, you notice another door slightly further along. The one you're currently standing in front of is like a sort of service entrance almost. It's much smaller and it's undamaged.
Does
there
it
a
also have
console?
a console?
There is a console, yes.
I can go up to it.
Sweet.
Standard Azlanti door console.
Oh, these are...
You've seen these before.
Well,
Yeah,
radar,
these are
radar can
strange.
read Azlanti as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can plug straight into this one, just like on that planet. You know, the planet full of the creatures that just attack you continuously. That one.
You mean the one we're never going back to?
That one, yes. They named the settlement after us. We're never going back there. We'll just be legends to them. Right, I'm plugged in. I'm going to try and hack it. So that's a computer's roll, I believe.
That'll be computers, yeah.
26.
Nice, yep, easily. Breach in, not much problem at all. You can see from here that the facility is running on emergency backup power. So all of the essential systems are running only. Just the doors, the lights, non-essential systems are down.
All right.
It's
running
running tell
back
from
up.
here if the surveillance system is operational or not.
No, the surveillance system is offline.
Yeah.
Right. Do we want to open this door then?
Not really. I just want to summon the otter. Just if we all wish it really hard, they can just appear.
Well, hang on.
Well, I mean,
We're
I
closer.
Yeah, I'm going
Do
to
the whistle.
try telepathic link again, see if I can get
It's like 150 feet, isn't it?
So, Baffy, you're going to try the telepathic link.
Yeah, I'm just going to, reach out to her with my mind. Just be like,
Reach out and touch, but... Okay.
Oh, damn it. That's in my head now.
Yeah. Okay, you're searching for Ryder, but again, she doesn't answer.
still nothing, guys.
Try the comm. She might be more than 150 away. Right, Ryder. Yo, Ryder butt, you there? Still getting static from that comm. Okay. Right. Well, get your guns up. I'm going to open this door.
All right, you're breaching.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm going to have to be a
is it
plasma
not
cannon
worth
in one hand.
checking the third door before we breach this one?
There isn't a third door.
There is.
What? Where?
I did say there was
Over
another
there.
one slightly further along.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought this was that one.
No, there was one that was smashed open. This one, and another one a little further.
Okay, yeah, no, let's go look at the third one then.
Oh, all right. So you're heading further south, around the the side of this facility,
Yeah.
towards the next door.
What's behind door number 3?
Okay, so you reach door number 3. It's exactly the same as the first door you encountered, but this one doesn't appear to be as damaged as much. But it did look like it used to be attached to something else that has been ripped away, like another dome structure that is somewhere else at this point. Can I have a perception roll from everyone, please?
Oh, natural 20.
That'll do. Okay. So, V, you look up. Just something happens to catch your eye up in the air. There is a big old hole in the roof of the dome that you can see from this point,
Huh.
and there's smoke coming out of it. Fresh smoke.
Guys?
What?
How high is it to that point?
I don't know, 100 meters up.
Nah. Too high to climb.
Oh yeah, the outside of the dome is ridiculously smooth. It's like the Millennium Dome.
Can you not fly? Can you not fly guy down into there?
So okay, I'm going to take a look in through the top.
Okay, so you're going to send Fly Guy up. This sort
Yeah.
of crane up, and look into the smoking crater in the top of the dome.
Yes.
And just through the smoke, does Fly Guy have a perception check?
Yes,
Or
he has
you
his own
just-
perception.
Okay, can you roll Fly Guy's perception then?
8.
8.
Yes.
Okay, roll that again. Roll that again.
Some good perceiving. 11. Some excellent perceiving.
No, there's definitely something in there, but it's stationary. It's not moving. But Flyback can't make it out. The bit rate's too crappy.
The dome is filled with a thing.
Right.
Good talk.
Are you?
Yeah. We need.
No, not now. Right. Let's go into this door.
So what are you breaching in through this door or the small one?
I'm
Or
gonna.
the first one?
So, the first door was the main entrance door. Was the big scary door that.
Yeah, so you've got the
fuck.
scary door, service entrance door, which you've hacked, and you can just walk into now if you want. And then there's this one.
Okay, I'll try and hack this one as well.
Okay, give me a computers check.
Is this also a service door?
No, this is a big strong one.
That's another main entrance, is it?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna plug it before I try and hack it. Is there a way to get like diagnostics to see if what's on the other side?
I suppose it depends if that's part of the surveillance system or not.
Yeah, I'd have thought the doors would be separate to prevent me specifically doing this, but I wanted to check.
Well, I mean, I guess the surveillance system would be down, so I'm gonna
That's
say
fine.
no.
That's cool. Oh, I rolled a 2 on the dice.
Okay,
So that is 18 on computers.
18. That's still more than me. Okay, yep. You easily hack in, and the door sort of cranes open, and there's a long hallway in front of you. No signs of life.
Is it?
Pitch black, though.
Yeah, right. Okay, so, Baffy, you're the most intelligent person here. We've got 3 doors. And if you're not too distracted by the bikini you're wearing, could you please send a stand one?
She brushes herself down. I think
You're the captain.
Yeah, honestly, I think whatever happened, we're probably better off going through the way they came out. That's the only way we're going to find out what exactly happened by tracing the steps back. So the first door seems like the main to me.
It's interesting that whatever burst out of there, we didn't see any footprints.
It also may have left via the roof, so.
Yeah, or it can fly. Let's go in through the first door then. Okay, do you want me to? I'll take point.
So you're going through the first entrance that you came across.
Very first one, along with all the bodies outside of it. Yes.
Yeah, good plan. Good plan.
Right. Guns out,
Sun's out, guns out.
and typical alien fashion, I'm going to turn on the 2 headlamps on my helmet.
Can I search one of the bodies?
What?
Yeah, you can if you want.
Swim shorts.
Who's in swim shorts?
All of them.
No. These the ones outside are in swim shorts and swim gear.
No.
These are the Azlanti.
I think I'm with Ty on this one. I think that all the scientists have got scientist outfits on, but swim shorts.
Yeah. because,
Scientist swim
you know,
shorts.
Hawaiian lab. Why not?
When in Rome.
But they're still wearing lab coat.
When in
Yeah, it's still
Holland.
wearing a lab. They got a lab coat, got a shirt. It's got a name tag on it, but they're just
Budgie
wearing.
smugglers, but then like suit.
No, it's full on like it's full on
It's like
baggy
Hawaiian,
swim shorts.
yeah, it's like Hawaiian swim shorts, and they're all wearing them. Probably the same type. It's actually the uniform. It was part of the uniform there.
No, like the bodies. I'm guessing there's only one lot of bodies. They're all the ones outside, right?
There's also
Yeah, but they're kind of strewn around, and there are scientists inside that look a bit more recent, but with the same symptoms.
Oh, desiccated. Lovely. Okay, let's start moving up this corridor then.
I just want to search one and see if they have any data pads or
Yeah.
notes.
So,
Or... Scientists love carrying notes.
That is true. Okay, so you're searching through the sort of desiccated remains of these Azlanti lab scientists. They don't have anything on them, just their clothes and the sort of the last expression they pulled, which was a strained, agonized scream. Can you please make a medical roll?
Okay. It's a 1.
Ugh.
I can tell you that they were once alive.
Well, he's dead, Chief.
Yeah.
Bath kneels down next to Vee and gives a hand.
Okay. Bath gives a
Medical
hand.
is not my strong
Yeah, it's 18 plus 5, 20.
nice.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's enough. Bath.
Hello, healer.
Hello, healer. Looking at the desiccated body of this human Azlanti scientist, you can tell by the sort of slight bubbling around the lips, these people drowned.
What?
So yeah, Beth will explain that to us. She goes, guys, I don't understand, but it seems like they drowned. Maybe while the water's being pulled out of them, but I don't know.
How could they drown?
Yeah.
The symptoms of drowning are literally your lungs are full of water.
I guess if you're having all the water pulled out of you, they'd have to pass through the lungs.
Well, yeah, maybe.
I vote we cut one open to see.
No, we're not.
Oh my god, will you just behave?
They're already dead. They're not going to mind.
Let's press on, shall we? Time's of the essence.
Okay, so you're pushing further into the central annex. So you've got 2 doors now, one to your left, one to your right, and there's also one right in front of you. Also right in front of you, the hallway kind of curls around to the left.
We're pinging Ryder as we're going along, just like see if we can get her on telepathy or on her mic.
Also, I'm going to say one last thing I've thought of. When the other 2 move on, I'm just going to stab one of them while no one's looking.
Damn it!
Comes out. I want to see if any blood comes out. This is for science.
No, because their hearts have stopped.
Yeah, but there'll still be blood in their veins. And it'll still leak out if there's blood in
It'll be
them.
coagulated because they'd have had all the moisture pulled out of them.
Okay, I'll see if there's any coagulated blood in them. I want to see if they just had the moisture removed or anything liquid.
Nah, you just want an excuse to stab someone.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, so are you doing that?
Yes. But I'm going to do it when no one's looking.
Okay, when everyone has sort of pursued into the centre of the annex, Vee stays behind and stabs one of the corpses.
Surprising nobody.
Yep, surprising absolutely nobody. The stab sound effect sort of echoes around the inside of this big cavernous room. Everyone sort of winces, knowing exactly what Vee has just done behind them. Vee, this person's blood is like jam. It's really thick. There's little to no moisture left inside this person.
That's worse than I thought.
That's exactly what we thought.
Yeah, we knew that.
So, once you reach the centre of the room, you hear a noise. It sounds like a very large fish trying to breathe on land, and it's coming from behind the door on your right. And then it scuttles away, and then it's silent.
So it was. We didn't see anything. It was just around the corner.
You just heard it.
Let's go around that corner.
You're gonna fucking.
Well, remember, we just think this is abandoned. Right? We're looking for our friend. We heard a noise.
Yeah, but that did not sound like a.
Was it the scurry of a?
We've come into. We're in the main corridor right now, right?
You're in the central annex, yes.
Okay, and we heard something come from around a corner.
There's a door to your right and a door to your left. You heard a noise come from your right.
Are the doors open or closed?
The doors are closed.
Alright, I've got an idea. Bath, you're vain. Do you have a mirror on you?
What, how dare you? I mean, obviously I do, but still.
Okay, give me the mirror.
Okay, well, and she gets a little bag which has got about maybe 7 different kinds of mirror in. Concave, convex, long ways. You know, it depends what kind of selfie she's going to take. Which one do you need?
Just a small flat mirror for looking around corners, that's all.
Okay, she hands him a those little like clip open ones, like it's a clamshell type thing.
Right. Okay, now I'm gonna stand to one side, open this door, and then use the mirror to look into the room. Don't be in front of the door or anything stupid, Vee. Right.
I'm some miles behind.
Where's Vee?
By the entrance still, stabbing bodies.
Stabbing all
I stabbed them once.
Knowing the way you play Vee, I can put money on the fact that Vee went, not this one, and tried another body.
Yeah,
Okay, maybe they tried 2 because there could have been some confirmation bias.
We're not saying there's historical context for your actions, but
3 maths. Anyway, they've caught up now.
I'm gonna open the door, okay?
Do you tell them that you saw a creepy thing?
No, we heard a creepy thing. There was a noise, and it didn't sound. We use the word good. It didn't sound great. So Radar's in combat mode right now.
Okay, so you're sort of stood either side of the door in breaching positions, I like to imagine.
Are we? Okay.
Yep. Radar sort of like pries the door open as quietly as possible, I assume.
Is it just like a regular door, not a slidey door?
It's a slidey door, but you can do it without making any noise, I'm going to say.
Okay, we'll do that then. Pull it very slowly and use the mirror to look in.
You peer inside using Bath's beauty mirror. Very dark room still. Sparking strobe lights. There are more bodies of scientists on the floor. This is a different room. This is more like a sort of office full of cubicles. Everyone has got like a little computer terminal inside it. There's loads of these things. It's a big L-shaped room. And just on the corner of the L, you see something lurch around the corner. It was humanoid, and it was about 6 foot tall.
Movement. Just a room,
Right.
kind of L-shaped, full of cubicles. There's a load more dead scientists. Okay, Baff, here's your mirror back.
Baff takes mirror, like dabs the powder puff. Does
Right.
a little bit.
Pull out.
Away.
Pull out the plasma cannon, secretly hoping for an excuse to use it and power it up.
I am going to fly guy specifically into like the corner of the L shape of the room and see what movement happens.
Okay. Specifically into the path of what you think Radar just saw, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yep. So you're going to send Fly Guy in there.
Yep.
To the corner. Peers around the corner. There's nothing there. Whatever was there is now moved on.
Does this part of the building have power actually?
Again, just on mood lighting.
I'd love to know what this facility did.
Well, we should probably go in deeper and try and find out. I do need to be clear though, as much as we all like fucking with the Azlanti and we all do want to find what happens, we're here for our friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I get the feeling the two events aren't entirely unrelated. Oh, actually, that reminds me. The icicle I put in my pocket that I took off the
Oh, God.
ice that's covering oranges. Is it still ice or is it melted yet?
Oh, that's still ice. That's still in your pocket. It hasn't changed at all.
Weird.
Why is it not melting? We didn't feel
I
any
don't
temperature
know.
drop outside.
That's the thing. It's completely temperate in here, but the ice, which not only managed to freeze around pretty hot engines, is
Hey,
still
V.
ice.
You feel something. Sort of a... feels like water.
I'm gonna look up.
You look up. You don't see anything dripping down. And then you start to pay more attention to the feeling, and you realize that water's hitting your skull from the inside of your head. And then it stops.
What?
We haven't noticed this, have we?
How do I describe that?
However you want to describe it.
How do you describe the feeling of water hitting the inside of your...
Have you ever had
Just-
like blocked up sinuses?
No.
How have you never had blocked up sinuses? Your Vesk, you're all nostril.
Even in real life. You know how like you know how like a stuffy nose and a bad cold, right?
Oh, that's what sinuses are. Okay.
Yeah. So imagine that in your head.
Most of your head is
Google
sinus.
How do you know all this stuff about like mechanical shit? You don't know what sinuses are.
Because sinuses aren't mechanical shit.
Yeah, they are. It's biomechanics.
Fire is stored in the sinus. Change my mind.
Fires.
Yeah, I'm going to keep that to myself because V doesn't know how to describe it and probably doesn't even know what the feeling they're experiencing is.
Yeah, and you probably don't want your friends to think
Has it
terrible things
stopped?
are happening to you. You don't want to think you've lost your nerve or anything, right?
Has it stopped?
Oh, it stopped, yeah.
Oh, it stopped.
Was it trying to pull me in any one particular direction?
No, it just felt like droplets on your skull.
I think
No,
you
it
and
stopped.
Baff are still looking into this room right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Baff.
Hmm.
Get your sound cannon ready.
Oh, always, darling. And she cocks it.
So, you guys are now entering the cubicle offices.
All right. Have you done any like room breaches before, Baff, or anything like that?
Oh yes. A few actually. Surprisingly
Yeah.
so.
So because we're opposite sides of a doorway right now, so you know that if you're on the left, you go into the room and you stick your left shoulder to the left wall and follow that round.
Oh yes.
Yeah, and I'll do the same to the right. Me, are you okay back there?
V's just like zoned out slightly. Yeah, it's fine.
You good?
I'm fine.
You're fine? Okay, because we're going in now. Okay. 3, 2, 1, let's go. And then Radar wraps around the corner, keeping right.
Yeah, about the same. Keeping left.
Nice. Okay, so you sort of silently breach into the cubicle offices. Every now and again there'll be a little spark from the lights. You've got some computer terminals. They all look like they've been powered down. There are some blank clipboards in places. Whatever happened here, it looks like people left in a hurry. And there are still dead bodies of scientists all over the floor with the same symptoms.
We're going to look around see if there's any way to power up these consoles. See if we can find what happened.
Yeah,
Okay.
see if there's like, see if there's a
Not
stat
without
that means
re-establishing power to the whole building, I don't think. We'd have to find the power source, but I'd be more inclined to shut the power source down if we found it.
I mean, it's already down.
Nah, the lights
No,
are
the
flickering, less
backup
power.
light's still on.
Ah.
Let's just take a console back with us.
Well, let's finish the room first because something was in here.
Are you pursuing further into the room, around the corner?
Yes, I will stack up on the corner and then you. Oh, I gave the mirror back. Shit.
Yeah.
Beth hands him another mirror, but this one this time is like super girly, real glitter everywhere.
This one's got it's like sparkly purple. It's got a handle.
Yeah, she doesn't
got
use it much.
frame
It's
around
got
it.
juicy on it in rhinestone. She doesn't really use it. It was a gift. But you can keep this.
That's gaudy even for you. And then just
I don't. That young lady from yesterday gave it to me. I don't really want it that much.
yeah.
Yeah, you can't turn down a gift.
Oh, I can.
I forget that Bath is just a straight up psychopath sometimes. So yeah, look, use the mirror to look around the corner.
Okay, so you look around the corner in the L-shaped room. There is another sort of entranceway, and there are trays sort of stacked in the corner on a rail next to it. And yeah, make a perception roll.
Okay. Perception, that is 23.
That's enough. Okay. Yeah, you can tell there's a cafeteria around that corner.
Hey, it's a cafeteria.
Finally, some good fucking news.
Fine.
So
Actually,
yeah, that's
Can I just remember that I've got grave words?
grave words.
I can.
Yeah, she can resurrect one of the dead bodies and have it babble incoherent stuff from its life.
Cool.
Oh man, if
Find
they
the one
got
that has the
insane
nicest-
before they died, it's going to be horrific.
Yeah, I mean, it could go really nasty, but we're going to try it.
Yeah.
Yeah, go try it on the one.
If they start
away
doing
from
it,
this corner.
okay. One of you does that. One of us keeps watch. For anything
keeping
the noise
watch.
it makes summons.
I'm
Yeah.
keeping the watch on the corridor. V, can you watch the door we came in?
So Beth goes over to the least like shitty looking corpse. Yeah. She goes, guys, give me just a second. I want to try this. She places both hands on the corpse's chest. Her eyes open wide, all of them, and there is the light in her eyes goes to almost like TV static as she forces the corpse to babble.
To reanimate. Okay.
That's gross.
Well, the sort of prunified Azlanti corpse shivers for a moment, and a big layer of dust shakes off of it. Its eyes kind of peel open. Its face is still in a mock screaming pose, and for just a moment it goes, "Don't drink the water," and then it's gone.
Interesting.
She closes her
Of
eyes.
course.
They go back to normal. She stands up. Don't like doing that much. That's
Mm.
new.
I have extreme concerns.
So that made
Ice
a
is
lot of
water.
noise, guys.
Ah.
And you hear the sound again. You hear the sound of fish breathing, and it's coming from that doorway that you came through. And then you see it. There's an Azlanti scientist standing in the doorway, hunkered over. He's 6 foot tall. The main difference is in his face. He looks like somebody kicked a rotten watermelon. There is sort of blood oozing out of the cracks in his face. He looks up at you with big glassy eyes. Can you please roll for initiative?
But yeah, V's greatly concerned because science just told them not to drink the water. Plus, they licked one of the icicles earlier. Plus, they felt a weird feeling.
Yeah, maybe that wasn't such a great idea, V.
Yeah.
So, can I have everyone's initiative rolls, please?
1.
Yeah.
7.
23.
Okay, Radar, you're up first.
Am I aware of this thing coming through the doorway? Because I am facing into the canteen right now.
Yes, you heard it gurgling as it sort of lunged in through the door.
Oh, cool. Okay, I'm going to turn around and look at it.
Yep,
I'm going to give it a second. Nope, and it's getting a plasma cannon.
certainly. Okay, roll to hit.
Alrighty, here comes the red star. I'm going to take 2 off my to hit for extra damage
Okay.
for my ability.
So you call your gun the Red Star? Is that what that
No, that's what they're called. It's the plasma rifle red star.
Oh, I
They're all graded by stars.
Oh, that's cute. That's a cute name.
That
It
is
is.
pretty cute.
That is a 20 to hit.
20 to hit. It hits.
Yeah! And
Okay.
then damage. Do you want me to roll?
Yep, go for it.
Right, 1d10 plus 5 plus half my level, which is 3. So d10 plus 8, that is 17 damage.
Nice. One sec. Let me
Um,
just do my calculations.
So here's the fun bit.
Hmm.
It's got the ability line, which means if
Right.
it does damage, it goes through the target and hits anything behind it.
Okay.
And it keeps going until it doesn't do damage for a range of 120 feet.
Cool.
What's
Um,
behind it?
As far as you can tell, there's nothing standing behind it.
Alright, so I haven't shot an explodey drum or something, because it will go through walls.
From the position you're standing, no, you haven't shot an exploding drum.
Alright, well there's a big pulse of a big beam line, and Radar burns a neat hole in its chest.
Yep.
Yeah.
You blast a hole straight through this thing's chest. It gurgles, lurches back, and then readies itself again. It doesn't look like it hurts at all.
Nah.
Radar, can you please make a perception check?
Well,
rolled a 2.
You rolled a 2.
I rolled a 2, 14.
14, alright. That's enough. You make a big bloody gaping hole in its chest, but you notice that all of the blood that splattered behind it shoots back into through the exit wound.
Like the thing.
Like the thing.
Like the blood in the thing, it just returns into it.
So like more
I'm
E1000 kind of.
I'm going to trend towards set it on fire or separate the head from the body right now.
If it seems to be like sucking up liquid,
Yeah,
fire's not going to do anything. The head thing's good though.
V, those are your 2 options anyway, for everything you do.
They're stabbing. They're stabbing a lot though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that stabbing was a new development.
Okay. It gets to go next, whatever the fuck it is. Radar, you just attacked it. It's probably going to go for you.
It's got to get past V first.
Even though V is technically closer, but unfortunately it does something a little bit drastic. It reaches its arms out, and all of a sudden water starts forming around its sleeves, then over its hands, and shoots out in sort of icicle formations, and they're heading straight towards you. Does a 18 hit?
Kinetic, isn't it?
Yes.
19 is what you need.
Okay, so does hit you, pings off, glancing blow off the armor.
I like to think I just collapse a leg and it goes over me.
Yep.
You collapse a leg.
Yeah, just literally you just let one of your legs out so you drop to a knee, basically.
Yep. Drop down. Duck.
It's a little more martial than that, but
Okay.
sure.
So this thing sucked all its blood back into itself, but is the hole still there?
Oh yeah, the hole's still there.
So what? The blood's like congealing into like a circle inside it.
Yes.
That's gross and cool.
Mm-hmm.
Right. There's a hole there that looks like it could use a grenade,
So you're going to blow it up, are you?
for lack of better options. But first, I am going to use my Whitefire Trident, and I'm going to aim specifically to try and pin through the hole in it to nail it to the ground.
Okay. That's a specific aim. That's going to take a penalty.
Also, if it doesn't work and you go through it, you've got to get past it for the trident, or worse, get stuck in it.
Oh no, if the trident gets stuck in it, that's fine, as long as it gets stuck to the ground. I want to limit its movement options, basically.
Sure. Okay, that's still a, I'll say, minus
I will take the
3.
penalty
Okay.
for the potential to do it.
Okay, so roll to hit, -3.
19, 18, 16 total to hit.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, sorry. Sorry. 20 to hit. I forgot to add my base attack bonus.
20 to hit.
Yeah. So
Okay.
18 minus 3 plus 4.
Unfortunately, that still doesn't hit. You take a swing at it, and it kind of lunges back just as you weren't expecting it to do so. It looks at you with those big glassy eyes again and frowns and snarls, growls.
I'm gonna growl back at it. Fuck this thing.
Okay, Bath. It's your turn next, but Vee and this thing are kind of grappling now. They're sort of on top of each other almost.
Bath sighs and puts the grenade back in the park.
Yeah, if you were going to like chuck a
You
grenade,
can still put the grenade inside it, just don't detonate it.
You are in front of it, on top of it, practically.
So wait until I'm not in front of it to
And
blow it
there's
up.
no way I'm going anywhere near it. I was going to throw this grenade. Either way, though, since I can't do that, and since I can't...
Can you just toss me the grenade?
Oh, yeah, I can do that. Okay, yeah, sure. I'm going to toss the grenade to Vee. Wait, you've got your own bloody grenades.
No, I don't. I never bought any.
Why would you... okay,
Because I'm saving up for a thing.
you're saving up for that bloody shotgun, aren't you?
No, I'm actually saving up for some armor.
Oh. Okay, well, look,
I'm,
here's a grenade.
I'm fully intending to steal the shotgun.
You know, we don't need to buy hand grenades ever again because I can make them, right?
Oh, that's true as well, actually.
Yeah,
Anyway, she's going to use Cyclonetic Hand and just like pass the grenade over. So rather than having to worry about a throw roll, she's going to like pass it to Vee.
No. Can you do that as a free action or a...
No, it's a move.
That's your full turn then, right?
Yeah. She's like, okay, here you go, and then and then as my free action, I'm going to cast.
Does it get him?
Yeah. She points to him and goes. She gives Vee the grenade and goes, okay, Vee, get him.
Well, it is still free moving. Back to the top of the round, it is Radar's turn.
Is it still doing stuff?
Yeah, it's still moving about. It's still kind of squabbling with Vee.
Are they actively engaged with one another, or can I shoot it?
I think they're still actively engaged with one another. They're still like grappling, trying to push each other away.
What you're telling me is hitting it with another small sun might actually do something.
It might, but you might hit Vee.
Just don't hit me.
I'll just not hit Vee.
Okay.
Luckily, I rolled an 18 on the dice there. So that is
Plus
18 plus 6, 24.
Plus get him.
I don't know what getting gives me.
Plus 1 for rolls.
Plus 1 to hit.
25, and then if there's any negatives for firing into a melee.
Okay, so how much do for that? Yeah, okay, that's a good shot. Yep, you hit this thing again, blow a hole right in its shoulder, arm comes off and splatters around the corner.
Yeah.
Suddenly there is a hole in this thing's chest and it's missing an arm. Again, the same thing happens. Blood shoots straight back inside its body. You get the feeling you're not so much killing this thing as destroying its shell.
Yeah, this seems like disassembly.
Do we want to keep disassembling it?
Well, if you remove enough of it, eventually it's not going to be able to move. So.
The easiest disassembly thing is going to be to blow it up. That's real disassembly right there.
Oh, Si, did you want me to roll damage?
Yeah, please do.
7 plus 5 plus 3. 15.
Right. It is now this thing's turn. So, Vee, you're in a grapple with this thing. You are now the more immediate threat. It kind of cracks its head around, vertebrae by vertebrae, looks right into your eyes, and you know that thing you do where you breathe fire?
Mm-hmm.
This thing kind of does the same. It sort of lurches its head back, opens its jaw, and blood comes out. Lots and lots and lots of blood, and a big jet stream.
Grim.
Yeah. Does a 25 hit?
Against what? Oh, is it an energy or a
It's
kinetic
a
attack?
yes, come on.
Yeah, come on!
Yes.
Against either.
If you manage to somehow get KAC of 25, I'll be very impressed.
Okay, this
I'm
jet
close,
of blood
but yeah.
hits you square in the fucking face, and it propels you backwards against the wall behind you. You're now next to Radar, just soaked in blood.
At this point, V's assuming they're infected, so... But they're not
But they
telling
haven't
anyone.
told anyone yet.
No, they haven't. They're
Okay,
keeping
one
that
sec.
to themselves.
Let me just do this. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
It's a lot of dice.
That is many little dice.
V, unfortunately, you've just taken 19 points of damage
Wow, that is a
from
lot
your
of
stamina.
God.
Yeah, this thing hit. You were not expecting this.
Yeah, it's upgraded from shooting icicles.
Yes. To
For
blood vomit. In
reference,
fact,
that puts me on 13 stamina.
Oof. I hope I haven't made these things too powerful. Have any of you seen or played Metal Slug?
Oh,
No.
the zombies, yeah.
You know the zombies?
Yeah,
It
yeah,
basically just did that to you.
Gross.
Okay, V, it is now your turn. You are sort of reeling from this attack. Your ears are ringing. You wipe the blood off of your visor. What do you do?
Am I too far away? Am I out of reaching from it?
You're now out of reach for a melee attack, yes.
Yeah, right. So I can't use the grenade just yet.
Nope. It's now missing an arm. I don't know if you got that as well.
I did
Right.
notice that.
Hang on, the arm came off, but like the blood from the arm went back into it?
Correct.
So the blood is there in an
Right.
arm shape, but there's no arm on it.
Well, it's sort of globbed back into the main torso at this point.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
very gross.
I'm just gonna shoot it. You know what? Fuck it. This planet. I want my otter back.
Probably for the best.
Fuck you especially. Does 21 hit?
It does. Okay. Can you roll for damage, please?
6 plus. Okay, so it's 8 total damage because I'm just using a pulsecaster. But I'm gonna
8.
specifically try and shoot it in the face,
Okay.
specifically the mouth.
That's going to be a well. I mean, you beat the penalty, but in future, give me a call out if you're going to aim for specific body parts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
You can. It's just going to take a penalty beforehand.
Yes.
Okay, Bath. It is now your turn.
Okay, Bath, seeing that, how is this thing looking like? We've taken a couple of shots at it.
It's still standing there. It still doesn't look like it's in any pain. It's still gasping and gurgling like it's trying to breathe and can't.
Cool. Well, seeing that V didn't use the grenade, she gets
Yeah,
out
we need
another
to be up
grenade.
close and personal with it.
You are up
Because-
close and personal with it.
No, I'm not. I got flung across the room.
You got blasted against a wall by the jet of blood.
Oh, I thought you just took it to the face.
No, it hit me with enough force to lift V and fling them across the room.
Well, in that case, it's yeah, I should probably want this gun to use, but I feel like a grenade's gonna be best thing for right now. So I should get more. So
The thing is, if we want to put a grenade in it, we have to put a grenade actually inside it.
I mean, we just want to put a grenade near it, but they do the same thing no matter where you put them as long as they are within the vicinity. So I'm gonna throw a grenade.
It's true. You're going to throw a grenade. You're not aiming for anything. You're just going for
I'm aiming at its general vicinity. I've got proficiency, so I know generally how big an explosion will be.
Sure.
So I'm taking a shot.
Okay, so you chuck a grenade. Please roll to I don't know. What do you do for grenades? Is it just roll to hit standard?
Yeah, it's just you use your strength to throw.
Okay, do a strength roll, please.
Wait, what's strength? Oh, I don't have any strength modifiers.
Oh, are you sure it's best if you throw a grenade?
Yeah, just I think about strength modifiers. Like, I don't have any strength.
If you're going to fly
That's
up,
such a
at
good
least
idea.
let's all take cover first.
Yeah, she's not designed to be tough. You know, fuck it, why not? Hey, let's see what happens.
At least
Okay.
you're water resistant.
Oh no.
Oh,
11?
11. What's your strength
I
modifier?
don't have one.
You don't have one.
Yeah, it's 0.
Nope, it's fine. Yep, you just very skillfully, like a little baseball underhand throw, just flick a grenade across the floor between this thing's legs. Can you please roll for damage?
Sure, but first I want to think of a cool thing to say when it explodes.
Go ahead.
I am drawing a blank. So I'll just roll for damage.
Just tell it to fuck off.
Do a Ryder and tell it to eat a dick.
Yeah. No, she wouldn't. I can't even think of her saying eat a dick. You know, that's fine. As Ryder would say, eat a dick.
Consume a satchel of penises.
Yeah.
Verily consumed.
5.
So you've done 5 damage to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was almost not really worth it, just for the grenade.
It's fine. I mean, The grenade does what it does. It frags, and all of the shrapnel rips through this thing's body. It sort of shudders a bit. Some blood sort of oozes out of the holes, which would be very Looney Tunes cartoony if it wasn't so gory. But it's still coming at you. And we're back to the top of the round. Radar, you'll go.
I'm aim for its head.
Aim for its head. Go
Hang on,
ahead.
Before I do, does it look like the eyes are looking at us?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
it's still looking
it's
at you.
using its senses. Yeah, I'm gonna aim
Yeah,
for its head.
this thing is sentient. Then it's not like just piloting the body around.
You're gonna love this.
What?
Guess what I rolled?
What did you roll? Nat 20?
Nat 20. The one time Nat 20s matter. Rolling to hit.
Nice.
Good. Well, I don't need to roll that because, yep, you definitely hit it. Why don't you describe what happens, Radar?
Okay, so I like to think it's basically, while all this has been happening, Radar's not turned off the plasma cannon, so the line's just been going, and it's basically just taken him this long to get it onto target and then lift it back.
Just been like lasering everything you've looked at.
Yeah, and it's been an amazing time. But basically, it's taken him this long to walk it onto the thing's head. So we'll just neatly bifurcate it, sort of just halfway up the jaw across.
Right between the eyes. Okay, roll 4 damage.
Okay, so this is going to be critical, so it's doubled, isn't it? And then there's additional as well, I think. Is that how we do criticals?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay, 4 plus 5 is 9, plus 3 is 12, double that is 24, and it takes 6 burn damage, and it will take that at the start of its action until it puts it out.
Okay, well, it's not going to get another action, because its head has just burst like a fucking balloon full of jam.
Nice.
Yeah. The body goes limp, collapses onto the floor, and stops moving for a second. Then all of its blood oozes out and squelches off down a corridor and goes down a drain.
No. Once that starts happening, the laser is back on, and it's annihilating the blood as best.
Well, some of the blood turns into steam.
Huh. That's
What the
annoying.
fuck was that?
I wanted a sample of that.
You've got some on you.
That's the point. Did the blood stay on V, or did that sneak off?
Oh,
as well?
yeah, there's blood all over you still.
Hey, you got red on
I knew that was coming.
Even by my standards, this is pretty, gross.
you. Today is
I'm
not a
not
good
gonna
day to
shout.
be an angry Vesk.
Well done, guys. I'm really pleased at how that went.
That was panicky.
Yeah.
So
So V's taken a nasty knock, but everyone else is relatively okay.
Yeah, well, we've got that fresh in our minds. What the fuck was that?
I think it was some kind of zombie.
Haunted blood.
I can only assume that something's in the water here, some kind of organism, and it was controlling that scientist.
What did the scientist you talked to say?
He said, "Don't drink the water."
All right, I think that's a given.
Baffy. Plot point.
Hey,
I too have a plot point. High five.
high five.
Right. So, how come it's only turned some of them into zombies then?
Maybe that was just everyone's blood congealed into one person.
He did have an awful lot of blood for one human.
Did he? He
Yeah,
looked
blood-
like he had the same amount of blood. It just moved back into him.
Well, he did spit about
He had en-
a good amount at V, and it's still on.
Yeah, he had enough blood to pressure wash someone against a wall,
Yeah.
and that's not heard of that anime.
Is it worth you going outside and having some kind of dust bath?
I'll just deal with it until we get back to shit.
Well, no. In all seriousness, I've got our med supplies with us, so I've got 2 sedatives, 1 analgesic, 1 antitoxin, and 6.
Actually, you know what? It's fine. Bath just goes over to V and starts doing that thing that mums do with kids, where they lick a cloth and then start wiping their face.
God, no.
Just start wiping V down.
These faces fine because they're wearing their helmets. The rest soaking blood.
Yeah, but it's skin contact. Bath,
Yeah, it's a bit late now, so I'll just.
do you have any way of detecting conditions?
How do you mean?
You should definitely
So,
detect
if-
conditions on what's left of that dead
V,
body.
for example, is infected. Is there a way you could detect it?
I actually don't have that. I took on Detect Magic instead.
It
Oh, dang.
could be magical.
Oh, wait, let me check.
While this is going on, V can't sweat, but if they could sweat, they'd be sweating.
Excuse me. Yeah, okay, so Detect Magic.
You're doing detect magic on
Just
On V?
on the general area, I guess. I don't. This
On
doesn't
general
feel
area.
magical. It feels like an organism, but I'll do a check anyway. I don't.
I hate the phrase magic.
As do I.
Starfine's literally got magic in it. Actually, as a mystic, the magic in Starfine is basically the Force. So sure, you could probably quantify it, but as far as anyone else is concerned, it's the Force.
Okay, Buffy, you sort of rub your hands, press them together, you shut your eyes, your other eyes open, scan around you.
Nice.
While they're doing that, the thing that we just killed was originally an Azlanti, wasn't
It was an Azlanti science officer, yes.
it? Right. I'm going to use the Azlanti finding compass.
See, I'm
To
literally
see-
doing like a check on you. You're like, I'm gonna walk
Yeah,
over
you
here.
are in medic stuff right now, sir. You sit your ass down.
Like,
Um,
honestly, I've got
You're
to check you out and heal you because you took the most damage. So sit your
Yeah.
ass down.
Look,
I mean,
what, if you want, give me the radar. I'll have a look at the Azlanti. It's a good idea what you're doing, but you need to
I'm going
get.
to give it to her. And I'm fine.
How is you've taken a hit, V? Let me just check you out.
Okay, there's no magic here, Chief.
Okay. Well, there's no magic, so I guess I'm gonna make some. What's your stamina, at, V?
It's 13 at the moment out of 36.
Jesus. I won't bother then.
I told you,
That
that
blood
had more
punched you
blood
real
than a
hard.
normal human.
That blood punched hard, dude.
Blood punched hard, dude. Quotes from the RP, that's my favourite one.
Quotes from the multiverse. Blood punched hard, dude.
I've seen many humans, and none of them have that much blood in them.
Yeah, here we go. Token spell. I can color, clean, soil, cool, or warm things. So I'm gonna clean V.
Okay, so
He finds this weird.
you're sort of wiping down V.
Magically so.
Radar, what are you up to?
I'm going to use the Azlanti detecting radar to see if it picks up the remains of the thing we just. Because if it does, that means if there's any more, we can try and detect them.
Don't they have to be wearing like a tracking thingy though, like all the other soldiers were?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure if they're Azlanti, they've all got
Yeah.
one.
In fact, could we just check one of the other dead bodies and see if they're wearing a pass or an ID or something?
I'm literally just going to turn it on. If we get signals, we know it's working.
Okay, so you turn on the Azlanti detection device that we picked up in the first campaign. All of the sort of dead, shriveled Azlanti bodies are emitting a pulse, even the one you just killed. There are scientists here, but there are also soldier signals pinging up, but
Ooh.
none of them are moving
Hmm.
that you can see.
That's ominous. This one here was a scientist, yeah? Had a lab
Correct.
coat. Ryder, you here? Ryder.
If they end up like one of these, they're going to destroy this entire place.
We've got to get out of here first, V.
I'll destroy the entire place after
Right.
we've left.
Right, Bath, V, are you... I'm going to leave the radar with you. I'm just going to check out the cafeteria. It's literally just through this doorway, isn't it? So
Yeah, around the sort of L-shaped corner. So you're going to the cafeteria, right?
I've still got my glittery mirror.
Yeah, that's
So-
fine.
Did I regain any stamina from being wiped down in a weird way?
Well, no, you've just been cleaned up, essentially. All of the kind of jammy blood has been wiped off of you at this point. You can see now, basically. You can see out of your spacesuit visor. I think you'll need a medipack in order to heal.
Alright, it's alright, I have some of them.
You got some, okay.
Yes, I think I do.
Okay, let's do what Radar saw through the keyhole. So, you peer around the corner to the cafeteria.
Yep.
There is a big long table with some benches lined up alongside it. There's also half-eaten food sitting on some of the trays. Again, looks like people left in a hurried panic.
Is
Does
the
it look
food
like the
still fresh or?
Yeah, does the food look like it's been freeze-dried, for example? All the moisture's been taken out of it.
Some of them do. Some of it looks rotten. All of it is slumped up against the side of the wall at the 10-degree angle, where the facility has hit the ground.
Oh yeah, we're on a fucking tilt, aren't we? I forgot about that.
Radar,
Yes.
you feel a bit dizzy. It's probably nothing. So, Baffy and V, what are you guys up to?
no. Radar doesn't have the inner ear trouble to get dizzy because it's been replaced with machinery. So that's a big no-no. Baffy,
Yes.
so this might sound immediately like nothing, but dwell on it a second. I'm getting dizzy spells in here.
What? Isn't that not technologically possible at this point?
Well, you know I don't have an inner ear.
Well, you have one here, right?
I do. But the
Yeah,
inner
but
ear
it's
is
all
the bit that
micro
affects your
parts, isn't it?
balance. Yeah.
Which way did this creature come from? Like, it obviously came from behind us, so it must have come from a different direction.
It was in the cubicle offices when you were in the central annex. You came into the cubicle offices. It went around and sort of double backed on you because it heard the noise of Baffy bringing the scientist back to life.
Okay.
Right, so it was in this room with us the entire time.
Right. But yeah, does V feel dizzy at all? Or?
You're still having that water feeling, aren't you?
You did feel dizzy, then it went away. Then you had the water thing, and then that went away.
She's gonna take a look at the two of them. And be like, are you two feeling all right?
Cypher, are you sure you don't want me to make a will roll?
Not yet.
Okay.
Well, I mean, that depends. How paranoid is Radar? Would this be something that affects
How
them?
paranoid is Radar?
Yeah, really? Does the Pope shit in the woods?
Everyone knows he does.
Do we want to bring sanity effects into this?
It's up to you.
Do you know what? I think we should. Can you please make a will save, Radar? From feeling a little bit dizzy.
I have rolled 7 on the dice, plus 10 is 17.
Okay, so what is your will save then? How does the sanity system
Right,
work?
so no. The sanity system I invented for you was one I invented.
Oh, okay. Well, we use that because I liked it.
Okay, well it was basically you take your highest out of intelligence or wisdom.
Okay.
And then whenever you wanted somebody to do a sanity roll, it was a will test, and if they failed to meet the threshold you set, they'd lose 1 sanity or more depending on how badly they failed.
I like that system. So based on that system, Radar, what is your sanity score?
My total sanity score starting would be 16.
16. Baff, what was yours?
Oh, do I have to roll as well?
No, highest of intelligence or wisdom.
Oh, my wisdom's 20.
There you go. Yeah, that's why I couldn't fucking break you in the roleplay.
Yeah, exactly. My wisdom's so high. Baphomet is literally too vain to let other people fuck with her.
Yeah.
And V, what is yours?
15 for intelligence.
15.
Yeah. So I roll it, I add my will roll, and then if I pass, nothing happens. If I failed, something would come out of my 16. And when that reaches, say, 10 or 0, you have a thing happen or you go insane or whatever.
Okay. I might need to be reminded of that again, but no, you're fine. You you feel a little bit dizzy. You know something's wrong, but it doesn't affect you.
Okay, is there a way I can... I wanted to say perception, but it's not like looking for something. It's like, I'm dizzy. What would cause that sort of thing? Are the angles all wrong? Or, you know?
Wait, do we have insight?
Yeah, insight, is that a thing?
Just feels like the room's moving a little bit, but that could just be because everything's at a funny angle. This place is very strange.
Does it go away though?
Yeah, it goes away.
Does anyone notice, like, Radar suddenly being?
Oh,
We told everyone.
Yeah, I just literally told everyone. Yeah, just sorry, going back to the mechanics thing again. We'll get back to the roleplay in a sec, I promise. Actually, I just remembered how I did it properly. Ignore everything I just said about the...
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The will roll is you start with your wisdom, which in my case would be 16. You roll a d20 and you need to get that or under to pass. And if you fail, that drops. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think I remember that now.
Yeah, sorry, that was me.
And you rolled an 18.
No, I rolled a straight will check. You want me to do a sanity roll, basically, which I shall roll now.
Okay.
Rolling 15. So I passed, but by 1.
So you passed by 1.
Yeah, it was very close.
Okay.
Also, there's things you can do as a DM as well, depending on the severity of it. Even if somebody passes, they still lose 1.
No, I think you're okay. You're just a little bit dizzy. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Right. So yeah, the way that would work from a story point of view is you rationalize something, or you find a way to make it okay in your head.
I'm probably just hungry. I haven't eaten yet.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, we were supposed to basically find a burger bar when we got here, and haven't.
There's a cafeteria in there if you want to start chowing down.
I am not violating the sacred integrity of my spacesuit to let whatever atmospheric bullshit is in here in.
Well, if you're feeling dizzy, then clearly something's...
Nah, I think I just lost my footing.
Maybe you
Right,
collapse.
It's probably fine.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I'll make
guys.
a search roll in the cafeteria.
A search roll in the cafeteria. Okay.
22.
Cool. You find a half-eaten burger and some moldy chips.
No, I don't. No, those get firmly left, and I specifically do not tell Vee about them. So I'm gonna head
There's also a door in here, but again, staff entrance door.
kitchen.
Correct? Yeah.
Guys, there's a kitchen here. I'm just literally going to open the door and stick my head in and have a look.
Sounds good to me.
I'm going
Right.
to stick my head in and have a look, but not for the same thing.
Wait, sorry. How many bodies are there in here along with us and the crowd?
Oh, I didn't see any bodies in the kitchen, in the cafeteria.
Okay,
But
so
it looks like it was evacuated in a rush.
yeah, I'm not looking for any like Resident Evil zombie gets up off the floor kind of situation.
I don't know what you're talking about, Bath.
Plays a lot of video games with Ryder.
Ancient video games, apparently.
She
Yeah.
watches Ryder play video games like quite a lot. She can't play any, but she's like, oh wow, who's
Yeah.
that guy? Are you winning? Is that baddie?
I like to imagine that Bath maintains an air of superiority over people who play video games, but is secretly really interested.
She watches a lot of YouTube.
Yeah, exactly.
Just Let's Plays constantly.
Yeah.
And then deletes the browser history. So
She's sitting there going, how are they so popular? They just play video games. Should I do this for my Instagram? Should I be a gamer girl? Is that what they call them? I can say
yeah, right.
with her.
Oh God.
No.
Go up to the. I'm going up to the door.
You're going up to the kitchen door. Okay.
Yeah.
Again, it slides open silently. There are boxes inside, which are sort of standard Azlanti food ration boxes, big white things with vegetables written on the side of them, meat on the other, frozen, refrigerate, condiments on big racks. There are no bodies in here.
Gonna look for a freezer.
Yeah, I was going to say, is there a freezer, and does the freezer still have ice in it?
There is a freezer. Do you want to open it?
There's a
I'm going to keep
freezer. I'm
pointing.
gonna open it.
Okay, so big sort of military-style food ration freezer. Pull it open with your gun firmly placed on it.
Yeah.
There is no ice inside it. In fact, some water dribbles out the bottom of it and settles on the
Dodge
floor.
that.
Can you please make a perception roll?
Yes, 23 this time.
21.
Oh no, this is just radar. Unless everyone is caught up and they're all in the same room.
Yeah, we're both looking in the freezer at the same time.
Oh, you're all in there, right?
Okay, then I'll let you look in the freezer. I'll stay in the kitchen.
Yeah. Okay, 21 to open the doors to the freezer and look inside.
Yep, that's enough. So, water dribbles out,
Mhm.
and the reason that water dribbles out is because, well, there's no power. And the reason there's no power is because the battery unit for the freezer has gone missing.
Why would someone take that? Why would the freezer have a bat?
So hold on. The freezer's had its plug removed, basically.
Well, yeah, this is like a big sci-fi freezer, and I imagine it would have its own self-generating power source or a big battery at the back.
Like a little generator.
Alright.
But someone's
Yeah.
taken it?
Yeah.
That sounds like a Ryder thing to do.
Yeah, that is a very Ryder.
Yeah, or it was used by these people to blow open the doors.
No, that's a Ryder move. Nobody's going to nick the battery out of a freezer unless they're technologically minded. And these guys, well, whatever they were. Actually, I'm not even talking character. These guys, whatever they were, I don't think they had this plan in mind. In fact, I don't think they had a chance.
I mean, they're literally scientists.
What I mean is that they wouldn't have had a chance while they were panicking and being murdered by water to take the power out of a battery. Oh, freezer.
Right.
Maybe. I don't know.
Actually, I'm going to go back into the main thing. You know one of the clipboards, the blank clipboards?
Yeah.
I'm going to pick one of them up and use a pen to just write like a 7 on a bit of paper and just leave it next to the fridge, just in case it is.
You're gonna leave a note on the fridge.
Just
Okay.
in case.
Just in case, yeah.
And
No,
if
that's
they
actually
come
quite a
back,
smart idea.
they know that we have come to get them.
Okay. Right, yeah. Okay, so you're all in the cafeteria at this point, right? Or the kitchen?
Kitchen.
Kitchen. Okay. There is one more door in here. and it's the small, sort of servicey-looking door that you saw from earlier, just reversed, because it's the inside of that door. So that leads sort of back outside. Aside from that, dead end in the kitchen.
Guys, I must be honest. As much as a good mystery, we all love a good mystery. I'm worried about Ryder. I know that we're trying to find what's happened here, but
we're also trying to find Ryder. It's just that.
Knowing Ryder, she's probably gone to ground and has made a little safe space for herself and is waiting for us to find her.
Then we need to find her, get close enough that we can contact her.
Well, that's the thing. What direction is closer?
Anywhere but here, apparently. I'm going to actually do a quick telepathic message.
Yeah.
See if I don't get anything.
What we need is a map of this place.
Well, yeah. First things first. Can you all make an intelligence roll, please?
15 plus 2, 17.
Okay, so V got 17. What'd everyone else get?
10.
All right.
12 for the intelligence roll.
Okay, that's fine. So V gets it. When you arrived, there were distress beacons pinging, and one of them was coming from Ryder's shuttle. It might be worth trying to pinpoint Ryder's shuttle to work out where it landed, because it was coming from somewhere inside the dome.
That's a good point. Can we triangulate?
Triangulate?
Well, there's 3 of us.
Mm-hmm. There are more doors for you to explore in this place, by the way.
I mean, I've got this Azlanti detecting radar in my hand. We could take a minute to retune it to pick up distress signals.
There you go.
All right, I do that.
Do you want to do that? Okay.
Yeah.
That'll be a engineering roll.
Engineering is 12 plus 16, so that's 28.
Easy. Okay. Sort of blibbity boops in your hand, comes back online, and it starts detecting distress beacons. There is the main one, the central one, which is coming from your west, and you can also see one coming from a shuttle pod, which is coming directly from your south.
Do we recognise the shuttle pod one?
Yes, it's Ryder's shuttle.
Right, so you want to head
South, which is...
Yeah.
Bath checks the thing and leaves.
Yeah. Just walks off. Okay.
Yeah, she runs off. Like, Ryder's nearby. She's looking for her. It's her friend.
Bath, don't run anywhere. There might be more of those things.
I'm sorry. I'm sure we'll be fine.
Okay, look, we could either be quick and dead, or we can get there and actually rescue her.
Shots off southward. There is a door that leads out of the cubicle offices. There's also a big long corridor, and you detect that that is the one that you approached third when you first came to this place. Bath, you're now in a new room. You went through an open door to the south of the cubicle offices.
Where the fuck did you run off to?
She's now in a sort of laboratory room. It's very much like the cubicle offices, but a bit more scientific equipment dotted around, test tubes, beakers, that sort of thing. There also appear to be huge tanks that are completely empty, metal ones, glass ones, lots of microscopes, glass studying equipment, and hydrophones. You recognize they're hydrophones because they are basically microphones dangling inside the empty tanks. Yeah, there's also like a Azlanti whiteboard, like a sci-fi whiteboard. I'll let you imagine what it looks like. It's got calculations scribbled all over it, numbers. Some of them say things like 60%, bleach, hydrogen peroxide, alcohol. Bath, can you make another perception roll, please?
Yep. 21.
Nice, sure. In true Crazy Land style, all of the calculations and numbers come together, and when you step back with a bit of perspective, you realize they all come together to form huge written words which carry on off of the whiteboard and onto the wall. And it says, "Don't drink the water."
Well, that's reassuring.
That's not what it is.
Yeah, V's just gonna catch up, like, looks up, see that, ignore it, just like flat out.
Atlanti, so they just ignored it anyway.
Actually, that's the point, the word's in Azlanti.
Yeah, it will be Atlanti.
Yeah, it's written on Azlanti. Bath can read it, but none of you guys can.
Bath-
Well, I
Bath
guess
and
Radar
Radar
can,
can,
but he doesn't really care about it.
It looks like another warning, the same as that that corpse said. Don't drink the water.
What does?
Brilliant.
So I guess she's telepathically relaying this to Radar and saying there's a huge warning in here.
Where are you?
She telepathically tells you that she went down and to the left, or south
All right.
rather.
I'll
Yeah.
proceed that way.
Can I look down one of the microscopes?
Look down one of the microscopes. Yeah, sure you can. There's something down there. Looks like blood cells, but they're dried up.
I'm going to take a couple of slides and just pocket them.
You can put them in the same pocket as the icicle, yeah?
No, separate pocket. I don't want to take
Separate
away.
pocket. Okay, yeah. Okay, so you're
I
in
told you, the
the
only reason V wears pants is because of pockets. Pockets are a revelation.
It's a good idea. Okay, you're now in the laboratories of the Azlanti facility. Ryder's shuttle distress call is coming directly from your west. There is a big door in front of you.
Hangar type
There's
door.
also another door to your direct south, which leads into a corridor.
Right, I vote that we try and open the hangar door.
If we're gonna find a shuttle, the hangar seems like a good place.
It's weird. Why is it in the hangar?
Yes, yeah, I was wondering that as well. Actually. Why would they fly the shuttle into
Why-
an Azlanti
Why
base?
would... Oh god, how drunk was she? Okay, well, do we want to open the big hangar door?
Well, is it a mechanically powered one?
It's it relies on the emergency backup power system, so you can still operate it from out here.
Alright. Does it need hacking, or is it just a...
No, you can just open it.
Boop.
Okay, we'll slide open. This isn't a hangar. This has got some chairs in it, lots and lots of chairs.
Oh no.
And on the walls, there are big Azlanti flags hanging on the wall. There also looks like a projector surface at the other end of it. This is a lecture hall. And if you look up, you'll see there is a giant hole in the roof. And at the far end of the room, there's a little crash shuttle pod.
Is that the hole we saw from the outside?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
So what's
I
on
run
fire?
over. I run over immediately.
Whoa,
You
whoa.
run over to Ryder's shuttle.
Unless you can stop her from running fast, which you
So,
can't. She runs over to
Was-
the shuttle.
She's very small and very quick.
What's
was the
base-
smoke?
what's
Was the
your
smoke
base
coming
speed?
from Ryder's shuttle then?
Yes, it is. It's coming from the shuttle. The glass
Can
in the
we-
front is smashed. The whole thing is completely wrecked.
Can we try and contact them again?
You can. It's up to you.
Yeah, just over comms.
Go on then.
Ryder, do you know? Yeah, expected
Still
that
static.
at this point.
Wait,
I'm gonna.
had a thought.
So, Bav's checking out the shuttle.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
immediately over there.
So
Yeah.
are you in the shuttle at this point, or are you looking for a way in?
Is it open?
Yeah, the side panel is open. The side door is open. Bath, can you roll perception, please?
Sure. So Beth runs over. Before she even gets there, she uses psychokinetic hand to just rip the door off so she can look inside, and she sees with a 17.
17. It's enough. Okay, you look inside. It's completely totaled. There are pipes jutting out of the wall, sparks shooting all over the place. It looks like it was on fire when it crashed. Oh, sorry, after the crash, after the
Does
event.
it still have its engines?
It does not have its engines. There are shards of glass all in the cockpit, and Bath, there's a little crumpled up ball of fur in the corner of the cockpit.
No, she dashes over, grabs the fur. Is it?
Oh.
What color is it? Is it Ryder's color? Can she tell?
Yeah, is it Paolo or is it?
It is not Ryder, it's Paolo.
Is it like a body?
Yeah.
Oh
Is
shit.
it alive?
Yeah, is he alive?
Can you roll medical, please?
Medical 19 plus 5, 24.
24. Yeah, that's enough. Paolo has got a skull fracture, their neck's broken, their spine is broken,
Paolo.
their ribs are gone. From what you can tell, they died in the crash, and it was some hours ago. There's no bringing them back.
No, V is very sad now.
I'm so sorry.
We never even got to do.
And from what you can tell, they were not drunk.
Is their body shriveled, or are they just dead?
Yeah, that's a good question.
No, they're just dead.
And how long ago did they die? Can we tell that? Are they still warm or?
Weren't they drinking
No,
with...
they're not.
Wait, V,
No.
wasn't he drinking with you?
He was.
I'm gonna... I can't do that, actually. I'm not gonna use Babble on him, because that's creepy.
It's a bit.
It's a bit weird.
Yeah.
People that we know,
They're-
like Azlanti, who gives a fuck, but like people we knew.
I love the way Bath's limit is. I had a conversation with this person once. I will therefore never resurrect them from the dead ever again.
Well, I mean, I could. I mean, Stabilize wouldn't work on this, right? He's dead.
He's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you had to use a
If
word to
he
describe how
was
dead he
wearing
was,
a hat, they take it off.
Baphomet has a very small circle of friends and family. It's just you guys. So meeting new people who are like nice, it's like, oh, these guys are okay. And then when they're dead, it's like, well, I can't just desecrate their body.
Yeah, I think V
yeah.
probably has the closest connection to them because, like, a
Cypher.
couple of hours ago, V was blowing stuff,
Yeah, Baphomet.
What's up,
Baphomet
Ryder?
and that's how V forms bonds.
DM.
What's
Like
up?
getting drunk and shooting.
I
Yeah.
can't. I'm still outside while all this is happening, right? Have they generated any noise? Has it attracted anything?
What, Baffy?
Yeah, well,
I
and
can pull the
V.
door off the.
Yeah, Baffy just ripped the door off its hinges with her psychic powers. It bounces across this lecture hall. It knocks some chairs out of the way. Makes a huge catastrophic echoing noise.
Oh God.
Alright,
But-
okay, calm down.
But no,
Baphomet shouts out a song in the middle of the
nothing
room.
else is happening.
All right,
Mm-hmm.
I'm on watch still.
If he
Did the shuttle have a black box
Mm.
or a flight recorder?
Yeah, V have a plot point. That is a very good assessment. Yes, it did have a blank box. Could you please make a computer's roll to download it?
18 plus computers, which is 10, so 28.
28. It's enough. Okay, you tap into the sort of sparking computer core of the shuttle, and you download the flight computer. Wait a minute, did I say that was Paolo
Yeah.
in there?
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Shit. I meant to say it was Wheeler. Right?
Oh no!
Oh,
Which
Somehow
one's Wheeler?
sadder.
I mean, that
One.
still sucks, but at least Paolo's alive.
Wheeler the Pine Martin.
Yeah, Wheeler's
Yeah.
your one.
What
Yes.
do you mean my one?
Your one.
Wheeler-
It
Wheeler's
was
the-
so obviously designed for one for each of us. Let's
One that tried to be my
Words to
friend
this
and just got
person. They are not
utterly cock-blocked. 1000% cock-blocked. Okay, V's still sad, but they're not as sad, because Paolo might still be alive, and Paolo's their favourite.
What was the name of this planet?
This planet is called Lysander,
Right. Okay.
and this is a moon. But yeah.
Who's Ryder Maxim? Oh, right.
Some author.
I thought,
Who's Ryder Max?
So I read activated as received, and I thought it meant that they just sent a distress beacon to themselves.
Rolled a crit 1 on the distress beacon.
There's a lot of Half-Life 2 in this. Reading it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Half-Life 2.
You know your suit in Half-Life 2 whenever you get injured, and it's like administering medical procedures.
Yeah.
I can totally hear that now, yeah.
Also, I'll be honest. I don't think that. What was this one's name? Wheeler.
Wheeler,
I don't
yes.
think Wheeler said a single word to Bath, so she's probably not that bothered about using it on her.
No.
Yeah, V has less of a connection to Wheeler.
I am sad for Ryder for losing a friend.
That's true.
Wheeler would want. I don't know her name. Bath just turns to Radar and says, "Wasn't this one of Ryder's friends?"
I'm like at the other side of the auditorium. I'm not there.
Bath says it in telepathic. She goes, "Wasn't one of Ryder's friends a Pine Martin?"
Yeah. I think the mech one. I think. Why?
No
They're dead.
reason. I think we might have found them dead though.
Oh. That sucks.
Anyway, moving on.
Didn't you and her like totally bang?
What? No.
That's out of character. I'm just fucking with you.
She came up to my knee. It would just be weird.
Right, while you do that, though, we should probably take points to all the entrances, because we know it's noisy and we know it summons things.
Well,
I just
V,
pulled the door off, nothing happened, so I guess it should be okay.
did you transmit this to our little data pads? This flight?
Yeah, sorry, I was just reading through it still.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Have you looked at the timestamps?
Yeah, there's like a 2-hour gap between.
Well, the crew members depart, 3 of them, and then 2 hours later, somebody removes the thrusters.
So Beth can't see this, by the way, because no one's shown it to her. She's
And
just
then-
looking at his body.
Yeah, and then there's a gap.
And then there's a
between-
2-hour gap, and something approaches this, which triggers an automatic distress signal. Which
Well, we
is interesting.
assume it's automatic.
Well-
unless it-
I mean, it's a proximity alert. So, something's in close, I'm going to send this signal. That's how I'm interpreting that. Which is interesting that didn't trigger when something else was taking the thrusters.
Yeah. Especially since we know the thrusters weren't even used.
Well, we don't know. All of the ships around here have lost their thrusters, and we don't know where they've gone.
Yeah, I'm just looking at this because this spell seems a bit OP that I can just make anybody babble at me. But it is
there's
zero,
a
isn't
cooldown.
it?
Because it's supposed to be like their last thoughts, but which could be anything. Oh god, oh god, oh god, I don't want to die, and then that's it.
Yeah, I mean, sci-fi has to do a roll anyway, so I guess it's fine. I'm gonna do it anyway. I don't know this person. I'm not.
You've done it once. You might as well try it twice and see how it is.
Yeah. So Baphomet does the same thing again. She leans down to the body, closes her other eyes open, wide, they're staticky, and she waits for Cypher to roll a D100.
Okay,
I am fascinated by this flight computer.
nice. I'm glad you like that.
Out of character,
Yeah, so Wheeler's eyes kind of widen slightly. She opens her mouth to scream, but no noise comes out. And then they go dead again.
If they died in the crash, Bath, they're probably not going to have much info.
I guess their last thing was, oh fuck, probably.
I can only
Looking
do
what
it once to each body anyway, so she gets up.
By
That's
what
her
you
fault.
transmitted here, V, she was the pilot.
I feel like it wouldn't be very polite to say not a very good pilot, so I'm just going to be like,
Oof! Big oof!
that thinks it and isn't quite paying attention and maybe accidentally telepathically
Maybe
to me.
transmitted.
I mean, to crash literally headlong into a building and only lose one of your 4 passengers, that's pretty good piloting.
You know what's even better piloting? Not hitting the building.
I think Ryder could have done it.
Say, V, what are you doing at this point in time?
Probably eating something.
I was standing point, just covering the entrances in case something got summoned.
I thought you were doing the flight in box.
Yeah, but I've done that.
Yeah, we've read. Well, I haven't read it, but you guys have read the.
Yeah.
Okay, V, you don't really notice it at first, but your vision is going darker and a little bit more darker, and you don't really notice it until you can't really see much at all. And then you feel something. It's a familiar sensation. It's like water, warm water lapping around your toes. Then up to your knees, then up to your thighs. And you hear music. Just feels like you're in the shower. It's a very nice, comforting sensation, but then it starts to change. The water has a sort of bubbly, effervescent quality to it, and it's not warm anymore, it's cold, ice cold. And the music is being replaced with something unfamiliar, and you hear voices, unfamiliar voices, and they're getting louder and closer. And then it occurs to you that the reason you can't see is because your eyes are shut.
Yeah.
Do you open them?
I don't like any of these options.
Of keep eyes closed or open eyes.
Yeah. I'm just going to open eyes, fuck it.
You open your eyes. This was not the room you were standing in. This is something completely different. But you do recognize it for some reason. It's the mess hall of an Azlanti battlecruiser. There are Azlanti celebrating all around you. They're clinking glasses together. And looking down at your feet, you realize what you're standing in is champagne. You're in one of those glasses, but you're tiny. You're on a table somewhere. And over in the corner, you see Baffy and Radar but they're wearing Azlanti officer uniform, clinking glasses together, saying, "Glory to the Empire!" And then, can you roll perception, please?
Yeah. 14 total.
That's enough. You see somebody staggering through the cheering Azlantis, and it's Ryder. But it's not the Ryder you know. She's got a different expression on her face. All of the pride has left her eyes. She looks disheveled and frightened. She's been dressed up like a cocktail waitress, and she's serving drinks to the Azlanti. And as she goes around the tables, they are bullying her, they're kicking her, they're pulling her tail. And you really don't like seeing her like this, but you're still stuck in that champagne glass, there's not much you can do. And then one of the Azlanti ruffles her hair, and suddenly she smacks it away. She says something to him, she lashes out. And the Azlanti looks very angry. He picks her up by the neck, he pins her onto a table, and he goes for a knife in his boot. He presses the knife against her head, and he starts to scalp her.
Oh, that's where that
Then your vision starts to go dark again, and all you're left with is the sound of knife against bone. And just like that, you're back in the room that you were standing in a moment ago.
Did Vee do anything while?
I don't know, did you?
Well, from my perspective, I was just standing in completely still and just started having a vision.
Would you have done anything in that situation? It was a very surreal vision, so can I get a sanity check, please?
It's the way. Oh, it's a natural 20.
Oh no, that's bad.
Why did you
bad.
Oh, it is bad for you. Oh.
Yes, because your sanity checks are running against.
Yeah, I forgot that, like, it's bad for you guys.
Okay, Vee, you have been told that story before. You've been told that story by Ryder several times. It's what happened to her moments before you picked her up and rescued her on the Leica 7. But somehow seeing it before your eyes made it a hell of a lot worse.
Why was I there?
Yeah, same.
Good question. Vee, can you minus 6 sanity points?
Holy fuck.
Alright. Wow.
That's a nosebleed.
So that's 9 sanity left.
Oh, bit unhinged. Yeah.
Is there any way, can I heal sanity? I don't think so.
It's not an actual game mechanic, it's something we've come up with.
Okay.
It's mental health. It's a third health bar.
That's not something you can just heal with the wave of a wand, that's like therapy.
You can only heal it with psychotherapy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or in this case, otter therapy, which would be getting the otter back.
If you guys don't mind, I'd like to take a moment to maybe say some words for friend Wheeler here.
Alright, but don't make them too loud, because we're not alone here.
No, of course.
Vee, are you going to tell anyone what you just saw?
Vee tells no one what they saw, because
Oh,
that
you
sort of thing being spoken out loud is not the sort of thing that should be spoken out loud.
It's probably for the best. Yeah, you're right.
Something I will say is when the DM's relaying stuff to a certain person, don't assume that person's telling you it.
You got to RP it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Beth's going to take a moment. She's going to kneel down by Wheeler. She's going to start speaking Kashavelian, which is the language of the Lashunta. And since you guys don't know what she's saying, it just sounds like she's kind of saying a lullaby. And she closes Wheeler's eyes, which is sprung open when she used babble, and lays her. She takes off that. Wheeler had like a leather jacket, right?
Yes, she did.
So she takes off the leather jacket off Wheeler, and then like lays it over her. Says a few more words and stands up, and then says, "All right, I think Ryder would have liked that. Let's find our otter, shall we?"
Let's find our otter. I'm entirely sick of it. Vee's still mentally puzzling over what we saw.
The thing is, this is the beacon, right?
Yes, this is the beacon that you were reading from Ryder's shuttle.
We've got no leads.
What does the Beth's going to take
We've got one other distress signal. For all we know, they could have headed to it as well.
We've got the central distress signal from the facility, yes. But I've got an idea. Cypher,
Yes.
can I make a survival check to see if I can track the survivors? Because Ryder's very stealthy, but the two with her probably aren't, especially that android.
That's a very good call. But first, can you please make an intelligence check? Because somebody did mention this, but then we kind of glossed over it before I could give you a lead in on that.
21.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah, better do. I rolled an 18.
Maps. You can definitely get a map of this facility if you hack into one of the terminals. That will still be available in an emergency situation.
Okay.
So, can I track?
Yep, you can track.
Yeah.
Come on,
well,
dice roll!
Okay.
I got 15 for the tracking.
15 for the tracking. Okay.
Not great.
No, it's not great. So, yeah, there are 3 tracks coming out of Ryder's shuttle. So 3 survived the crash. They left the lecture hall. They took a right out of the laboratory. And then you lose the trail. It's gone.
Right out. Wouldn't that take them back to the big doors?
No. That would take them to the other doorway facing south in the laboratory.
So further up the main corridor, then. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
So V, you are hacking into the terminal in the laboratory. Can I get a computer's roll?
26 computers.
Are you eating?
Put down the cheeseburger and hack.
V's still eating biscuits. V stress eats. In case you hadn't seen them before.
V's just had a very stressful. Not just eating. Are you okay, V? Fine.
Sorry,
What
hold
are
a
you
second.
eating?
Me wearing a space helmet and nothing else is eating biscuits.
And sweating profusely.
It's okay. It's a suppository.
But yeah, V is able to sort of hack up a flickering image of the dome central security map from the computer. Then terminal goes blank, but he's able to store the map on his datapad.
Right, I'm gonna make a copy of it to Ryder's, to Radar's datapad as well.
Thank you.
Okay. So V, you are currently in the laboratory and interrogation area. Radar and Baffy, you are currently in the main lecture hall with Ryder's crash shuttle.
I mean, no
so,
one let's go to the armory as always.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Oh my God,
I bet Ryder is either in the armory or in the security room.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well.
Guys.
Yeah.
You hear a shot. Rings out, echoing through the corridors. It came from...
Radar spins around, a gaping wound in his chest.
No. It wasn't aimed at anyone. It was distant, but it was inside the facility, definitely.
I think we should get a move on.
That's never a good sign.
Is there any way we can tell, or it's just like echoing noises?
Just echoing noises. Definitely came from your west. Sorry, your east.
Or east?
Can I check the schematics and see whether the weapons room or the like central command center are to the east?
Fuck, you can check that all you want. I'm running.
Let's hit the armory. If there's going to be a shot, it's going to come from guns and guns in the
Yeah,
armory.
but we need to know where the armory is.
It's right there!
It's on the map.
It's there on the map!
Yeah. If the armory's in the opposite direction, basically, if there's the central control room and the armory, and they're both to the east, we need to work out which one we need to run towards.
Gunshot.
I'm running towards
Armory.
I'm running towards the armory.
Yeah.
For once I'm with Bath, let's go.
Okay. So, you're bolting down the corridor to the south, heading to the armory, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All of you?
Radar is.
V, you coming with us?
Yeah. Well, not at your speed, but yeah.
All right.
Okay. Are you going to go around the corner very quickly?
I'm going to take it wide.
Okay, you take it wide, with your gun poised.
Yeah.
There are no more dead bodies down this
Just
corridor.
to check, so we come out of the lecture hall, we're in that little hallway in the south, and then we come around the corner towards the armory, right?
You come around the corner. The armory is on your left. There is something called the cavern access on your right, and then further along, there is the medical labs. So where are you guys now?
Stacking up on the armory doors, I'm guessing.
Stacking up on the armory doors. Okay. You hear that breathing noise again.
There's this noise coming through the door. I've got an idea. I'm going to pull out the
Leave the door
pacemaker.
closed.
It's where roughly was the sound? Was it immediately behind the door?
Directly behind the armory door.
Good. Full power. I'm gonna shoot it through the door.
Fair enough.
You're not shooting it with that gun that makes lines out.
Yep.
Can you try not to cause too much collateral?
Yeah, wait, this is an armory. There could be explosives in there.
Yeah.
Rolling to hit.
Oh my god. Okay.
In fact, before I have to use reflexes, I'm just going to cover.
Yeah, I'm also gonna use
I'm literally, Radar's going to stand in front of the door. He's not going to tell you what he's doing.
Yeah.
You realise with horror as he turns and looks at you and says, "Seek cover," and then pulls the trigger.
Okay, Radar, I'm going to say you get automatically. What's the word I'm
Beans.
searching for?
It's beans.
Maximum beans. Maximum initiative.
Yeah, sure. So that would be 30.
30. Okay. Baff and V, can I get a roll from you guys as well?
Yeah.
Radar has just told you to duck for cover.
well, I guess we're taking we've got a
5.
surprise round, right?
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Alright. So, hey, nat 20.
Nat 20. Okay. And V?
5.
5.
Come on, V!
Wow, you really are slow, V.
The next feat you take has to be improved initiative, dude.
Okay.
Everyone else is taking it. But...
Okay, so first things first, Radar, you fire your plasma cannon through the door.
I rolled a
Definitely.
26.
You rolled a 26. It definitely hits something, because you hear that gurgling noise again. But you
Brilliant.
can't see what it hit exactly in the darkness. It also hits another target in there.
Ooh.
This is what I was worried about.
Well, do you want me to roll damage?
Yes, please.
Right, so the way the damage works is it hits one target. If it doesn't do... No, wait. I've got to roll to hit the second target.
Yes.
With it. But the damage of the first one, that's a 9. 9 plus 5 is 14, plus 3, 17 damage.
17 damage.
Yep.
Nicely done. Okay.
And then rolling to hit the other one is 24.
24. Okay.
Does that hit?
Yes, it is.
Well, that's... Well, it's one less than the damage I just did previously.
That's fine. Okay.
This thing's amazing.
Pretty fucking great.
Yeah, the only thing that's concerning me slightly is to hit behind.
Well, the best thing is the door's still shut.
You don't even know what it is yet, either.
Yeah.
Baff, your turn.
Okay, Baff's actually gonna, peer around the corner to see what we're firing at.
Well, the door's shut.
Or didn't you just blast through it?
He blasted
shot
a hole in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the hole's like the size of your thumb.
I was hoping it was the size you could pop a grenade through.
Yeah.
Since we've already decided fuck everything in that room. So
Okay.
Then I guess, what kind of door is it?
It's a armory door. It's slightly more armored than the other doors in this place, but
I mean, is it
It's-
could we push or pull it, or does it open if we can't try to open it, or is it
Press a button.
it's more of a big latch that you have to pull,
yeah.
I would imagine.
Before we open it, are there any air vents leading in?
What, none of us can do air vent stuff. Oh, you want to get a flight in there.
Exactly one of us can do air vents.
Yeah.
Exactly one of us. There are air vents in this place, yeah. There are also water drainage ducts all over the place.
Right.
Because being a floating facility, you imagine this place would have a way to let the water out.
Yeah. I'm just thinking before we
Bilges.
decide to fire more things randomly into the room full of explosives, we should find out what we hit.
I can't hear you over the sound of how awesome this gun is.
Well, Baff, it's your turn next. What do you want to do?
Okay, I'm gonna hold action because she can't see through the door. She doesn't know what else is in there, and if she takes a hit upon opening the door, it's probably not a great idea. So
Very good plan.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're holding action. V, it's your turn next.
Right. I'm going to hold action and just divert straight to my own drone.
Okay, so Fly Guy's going into the vent, zoop, sort of buzzes around in the darkness, drops down into the armory, and that's where you see your target. You see a Azlanti soldier hunched over, just like the scientist. This one's wearing armor. Exactly the same thing is going on with his face. Looks like it's been punched in, bludgeoned. There are large lashes of water dripping down from its arms and pooling around on the floor before jumping back up onto its arms. And it's just been shot in the back. It's gone through the armor, out the other side, and it's hit something else in the room, which is lying in the corner now, and you can't quite work out what it is.
This is what I was worried about. Right, can I... Okay, I'm going to keep Fly Guy at the exit of the air vent. I'm just going to shoot it just to provoke it and get its attention away from the door.
can we
Okay.
assume you've told us what Fly Guy can see? Because again, we
Yeah, sorry. In this instance, I'm just relaying back. Okay, Yeah, it's another one of those fucking. Yeah, you know what it is.
Oh yeah.
But there's
okay,
something
yeah.
else in there, and it's not light enough to tell what it
We
is.
need a name for these things.
Gizmos.
Good name.
What gizmos?
I don't know. Look, it's all like
The
big-
water zombie.
Raynor's just standing there, just firing to them. I don't fucking know. Just make up a name.
yeah,
Splashy corpses.
aquanauts.
Aqua corpses.
Aqua. We'll workshop it. Let's just shoot these guys in the face.
Alright,
What? Sorry, what's going on?
does 18 hit?
18.
Yes.
Is that KAC?
What have you hit him with? A bullet or a laser?
It's electric, so energy.
EAC.
Electric EAC. It does not. It sparks off of his Azlanti power armor and hits a wall next to him.
Holy shit.
How is something made entirely out of liquid still energy resistant?
It's not. It's made entirely out of
It's
Azlanti.
wearing armor.
Yeah.
It's wearing a person wearing armor.
I thought the drown was a good name.
Right.
You guys got no taste.
I did as well. Don't worry.
Can I relay its position in the room back to other people outside the room when they take their turn?
That's a cool idea. So I'm going to say yes.
Well, okay.
I'm really worried about whatever else is in the room.
It's just like-
if Fly Guy
We
can't
don't-
make it out, I don't want.
Yeah.
I don't
don't
want
know.
to be
Yeah.
shot like one of Ryder's friends or something.
It's not like we've shot
That's-
Ryder, you know.
That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried we shot Ryder now.
No,
So
she
why
didn't
would
dodge.
Ryder be in
we
a room
couldn't
with,
reach out. We couldn't reach out to him.
This isn't like at the speed of light. This thing fires. It is a projectile. So she'd dodge or bend. You know.
Ryder would. We don't know about her friends.
Oh yeah, Ryder has friends that aren't us.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So let's go to the top of the round again. Radar, it's your go again.
so should I fire again?
I'll tell you
So
what.
I suppose the way it would work would be Vee would be like, okay, up a bit, left a bit, left
Yeah,
a bit.
I'm up for that. Okay.
Okay.
There.
Yeah, because of that, Radar, you get a plus. Let's say a +3 to hit.
So a hit
Yep.
Okay.
and 7 plus 5 is 12, plus 3 is 15, double it is 30, and it takes d6 fire and 3 fire.
Nice. Okay. That's a lot.
Yeah, I rolled a 20.
Yeah, nice one.
That's 2
Okay.
in one night.
Yep. Right. You hear this thing scream out as you hit it again. It lurches around in that room. Do you hit the second target? Your light gun?
If Fly Guy has... If
Yeah, I'm trying to direct them away from the second
Yeah,
target.
I imagine they
until
would.
we can identify it.
Okay,
So-
yep, that's perfectly fine. So yeah, you just hit the first target. It stumbles about. Blood sprays all over the room as you blast both of its arms off, and a hole in its chest, and one of its legs. It crumples and slams onto the floor, but it's still alive.
Okay.
In its round,
Yeah,
it
it's
takes
still
6 fire
alive.
damage.
You're gonna have to shoot it again.
Well, I'm
But
gonna,
the good news
use
is,
my action to get in there and find this other body.
oh, you're opening the door.
Yeah.
Well,
It's fallen
not
down,
yet.
so
You're
I think
not.
It's safe enough. Oh, okay.
I mean, the thing I hit might have been an Azlanti soldier.
Yeah.
Well, not yet. You're not, because now it's go.
Didn't
It
I
takes
hold
d6
action?
fire.
So first of all-
this is where it does the Terminator thing, just pours itself through the bullet hole.
If I
Yeah.
hold action, can I use my action mid-round, or is that not?
Oh no, you held your action, didn't you?
Yeah, but you've got to say when you're holding it until,
Yeah.
or it'll tick back to your regular thing. So you say, I'm holding my action until V's been, until
Oh, I
right.
thought you could like pop in. Oh,
No, you can't just say, I want to come in now. You have to say for a specific thing.
It's fine, Bath. I mean, the door isn't really open at this point, so there's not much that can be done. This is just Radar shooting wildly through a door with his new toy.
He does have a new toy. I'm surprised you haven't joined me with your sound cannon.
I'm
Yeah, you
still-
tried that yet?
I haven't really found like them. There's a couple of like new spells I took on that I really want to play with. So I'm waiting for good moments for them.
Okay, guys, this thing is now sort of crumpled on the floor. It cranes its head back up. Again, it's got those glassy eyes and cracked face, and blood oozing out the side and a kind of pink
Unbelievably,
dribble.
it's still alive.
And it's still alive. And then it lurches its head back, and you know exactly what's coming.
Oh, that door's still
Who
closed,
is-
right?
The door is still closed, Blood
Bye-bye
hits it
later.
and blasts the door off its hinges.
Oh fuck! Can I make a dodge roll?
Yes, you can.
Reflex roll, yeah.
Reflex.
I rolled a 1.
Oh, tough luck, old boy.
Radar sees the door coming towards him. Radar sees the door coming towards him and just goes, "Oh, really?"
Bother.
So Radar just caught a face full of door. He's now pinned up against the opposite wall, Looney Tunes style, with his legs sticking out the other end.
What damage do I take?
Let's find out.
Yeah, because it won't be the force of the blood, luckily, but it will be the force of the door.
Yeah, probably the force of the giant metal door that's pinning you to the wall behind you. So. Okay. That's quite a lot. Okay, so 13 points of damage for you, sir.
From 42. That's 32. 29 left.
Oof. Okay, Baff, it is your go. The door is now breached.
Owie.
Radar is pinned against a wall.
It's alright, my suit's not breached, I'm fine.
Yeah. Bath's going to she's going to nip in through the door, and she wants to get a good look at this this other body.
Really? This thing's still alive?
She will take. I mean, she's going to have a look at it. That's like enough action, and if it's not great, I'll just shoot it.
Okay, so you peer through and you look at the other body that's sort of hunched in the corner, and you recognize it. For this is Paolo.
Oh,
And he's
what?
got a-
You shot Paolo!
And
Man, I shot Paolo!
he's got a big old burning hole in his chest from where the line gun hit him, but he's
Nice.
also got a hole in his head, and he's clutching a pistol.
Fuck.
He shot
Wow.
himself in the head.
Oh, for crying
Yeah.
out loud!
It looks like he did it in absolute fear for one reason or another.
How
When
long
V
does
sees
it like he
this,
did
they're
it?
going to be pissed.
So I didn't shoot Pablo, I shot Pablo's body.
Well, how long ago did it look like he shot himself? Does he look like he's like still warm?
About
Moments ago.
Oh
Wait,
god
yeah,
damn it!
What?
the gunshot we
That
Paolo!
was the gunshot. Wait, no,
Yeah.
wait. I think I can bring
Yeah.
him back.
What?
No,
He's
I can't.
blasted his
No.
brains out.
No,
and also-
No bringing
Yeah.
this guy back.
Like,
Zero
panic.
hit point is not going to be the same as like dead guy. So okay, fine.
Yeah.
No.
Also, there is a monster in the room, you should probably deal with it. Yeah.
Paolo was V's favourite.
Was.
They had an emotional connection.
No,
They blew stuff up together.
Press F to pay your respects.
Yeah. Monster
Still.
floor doesn't sound great. So Baff is going to
Put an F in the chat.
reach up to her. She's going to reach onto her back and she's going to pull out what looks like at first one of those like cool like harp violins. With like lots of like chrome and like shining lights and stuff. It's actually like almost see-through except for the strings, which
Dubstep
then
cannon.
the whole thing then comes apart in bits, revealing a trigger mechanism, the strings, a bunch of dials, and she plucks a string, lets go, and sends forth a sonic wave at the device.
Does she do a chord, or is it just a standard pluck?
No, she does a chord. It's music, but it's
Deadly
sonic.
music.
Yeah.
Have you told V who it was that you found?
No, I don't think we will until after this is over.
Yeah.
We don't want to get V shaken. So she plucks on one string how can I put it? A wave of black light almost comes out of this gun, accompanied by a shrill violin like screech.
That is a really cool weapon. Can you roll to hit, please?
Yeah, I lost my dice. So there it is.
Literal dubstep.
Oh, I should get him. Can I get him?
Now you've rolled the dice.
Yeah, I rolled it. You heard it roll. Okay, fine. Whatever. 17. Oh, wait, plus 4.
17 plus 4.
Yeah, 21.
21.
I was going to say that didn't hit, but that 4 pushed it over the edge. Yep. So your sound cannon splashes it in half like a banana split. The body is completely destroyed. The armor cracks open. And once again, that blood starts oozing away. Goes down the grates, down the drains. And all that's left is a disheveled husk where once there was an Azlanti soldier. You are now out of combat.
Right, I'm going to check on Radar.
You might want to.
Yeah.
You might want to see
Did-
this. Oh wait,
Uh,
radar.
Can we get the door off of me?
Yeah,
first?
I'm
That
gonna
would be great.
undoor Radar.
Okay, you peel the door off of Radar. Radar,
Yeah.
you hear a hissing noise.
Oh no.
There's a big old crack in your spacesuit.
Where's the warning sign? Where does it say?
It just says
Big old crack.
visor breached. There's a big old crack in the glass where the metal door hit it.
Shit.
Would you like
Now there's
some
air
backpack?
leaking in.
Well, I'm screwed. Just gonna take it off and throw
Why
it
are
away.
you screwed? I've been walking around with just a helmet on for like most of the day. I've been covered in blood. It's fine.
Yeah, just gonna take the suit off now. Just fuck it.
Okay.
Wait, one crack and you're like, well, fuck this. Guess I'll
Yes,
die.
Well, if it's breached, it's lost its primary purpose. So
Yeah.
all it's doing at that
I
point
wasn't
is just
wearing it for
restricting you.
style points, you know.
Why would you not wear something for style points?
Oh
Baff's
my
still wearing
God,
a bikini, by the way.
Will you get your bikini ass in that room?
Right, Bath, what is it you wanted to show me?
It's Paolo.
Where?
Well, he's in here.
I was gonna. Oh,
I think we just missed him.
oh. V's just like, oh.
No. So,
Aw.
do you want to say any last words before you eat him?
What? No, what? Radar!
Oh god, this team.
She's gonna, like, say some words over Paolo
Yeah.
again.
Oh Lord, bless this thy snack, that with it thou mayst fillest mine belly.
Does Paolo seem like he was drunk?
Do a little medical check.
Yeah, sure. Medicine.
You wouldn't be able to tell.
Maybe smell booze in his breath or something.
For what little breath that isn't tasting of blood and iron, he was a little bit sozzled, but it's worn off for the most part. He was completely sober when he shot himself.
Hmm.
That's probably the only time you'd actually do it.
And as for, she looks at V.
Paolo.
Paolo, he was a good friend?
Otter.
To Ryder.
Yes. She says a few words, closes his eyes, and lays a little cover over him as well. Can we take something off him?
Yeah.
Actually, it'd be probably good to like take a.
Yeah, why don't you take his pistol?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh my
I was gonna
God,
take
guys,
Captain's
really?
pistol.
Well,
I need something to remember them by, and it's
That's
what they would
very
have wanted.
Like a
Useful.
necklace or something? Maybe? Like, not a
I
gun.
need.
Well, no, I'm not going to wear it like a necklace. I'm just going to.
No, you're
I
gonna
need
wear the gun like a. Oh, never mind.
the ammo out of the pistol.
I'm taking the entire pistol.
Right, sorry, Cypher, you were trying to get mine.
Yeah. You feel something.
Oh no.
It's a familiar sensation.
Does it
It's
feel like
the
water
sound
running
of,
that way? Okay. Right.
Well, yeah, it's exactly that. It's the feeling of water trickling around your toes. It
Guys,
goes up to your knees, and then it goes up to your thighs. You're
Guys.
talking, but they
Guys.
can't hear you.
guys,
Everything all around you is dark.
guys.
But this is a comforting sensation because you recognize it. It's the feeling of biofluid trickling around you.
I'm back in the tank. Oh no.
Yeah,
I'm back in the tank. I'm back on the planet.
correct. You're back in the biopod, back in the giant mech you used to pilot. And it occurs to you that the reason all has gone dark around you is because your eyes are closed.
Cool.
You're going to open them?
No.
You don't open them.
No, I know, because if I open them, I will no longer have control of the robot I'm in.
Very true. So, your
I shall.
biofluid continues to
I
creep
shall not.
up your chest, and it's up to your neck.
Okay, give me a second. Oh! Radar relaxes.
Radar relaxes.
Radar
Well, why
relaxes.
shouldn't you relax? You're back in your mech.
Because this is natural, so what he'll do is he won't open his eyes, but he'll open his eyes. He'll abstract himself from his own consciousness and let it flow into the heart of the machine, along with the 6 other people who should be here.
Of course. So you open the eyes of your collective consciousness within the machine,
My machine eyes, yeah.
and you detect all of the crew around you. And yeah, they're exactly where they should be. They've got their implants in, which allows them to talk to each other. But for some reason, Baffy's here, and she's got implants as well.
Who's Baffy?
And Vee's here, and she's got implants as well. But hang on a sec, they shouldn't be here, they're not your pilots. And then you hear something. You hear muffled screaming and beating on glass. You're missing a pilot, and it sounds like they're waking up inside their biofluid pod, and they're trying to get out. You going to open your eyes?
I'm going to try and move my senses further in to the... There should be some internal cameras. Can I access them?
You can.
Okay, I will have a look through them.
You have a look through them, and you see your crew for what they look like. But you also see Baffy and Vee sitting in their own biopods, hooked up to the wires, and
What,
cables
additional-
coming out of them.
Additional pods. Because there's 7 of the regular ones.
hmm
And is there 2 more that Baffy and Vee are in?
No,
I think we're in the
They're-
pods, the regular pods.
they're in
Oh,
the
right,
pod.
you supplanted 2 of the crew. Right, okay.
hmm I've supplanted 3 of the crew, because the third one contains Ryder.
Okay.
But she's not wearing any equipment. She's not wearing any of her implants that allow her to interface with the machine or breathe. She's stuck in there, beating on the glass, trying to claw her way out. Looks like she's drowning.
I will pop the hatch. Her hatch.
You try and pop the hatch, but then you realize that you can't because your mechs don't have release hatches on the inside of the tube, which in hindsight is a very stupid design.
Okay, no. There's a solution to this.
Yes.
With my mechanical hand,
Yes.
I shall grip the chest under armor and peel it away.
Okay. You wrestle control back from the machine. You see the life starting to choke out of Ryder's eyes. Then you see something punch its way in through the metal of your mech's chest. But it's not the hand of your mech. It's made of flesh, meat, and cables. You have never seen anything like this before, and it's horrifying.
Oh, well, that's a sanity roll.
Or have you seen that before?
Yeah,
And
you
just
have.
like that, you're back in the room that you were standing in.
Okay, can I have the talking
Oh
stick
no,
for a
sorry.
minute?
Wait.
Yes.
Okay, so a further sanity roll. So all
Of course you fucking have. That was awful.
so all of the memories of Logos just came flooding back that he'd suppressed.
Let's see how much your frontal sanity rolled by.
I failed by 3, so I don't know what you want to roll for that.
That's fine. Failed by 3.
Yeah.
Okay, you lose 9 sanity points.
Holy shit!
Oof.
I am on 8.
To be fair, that was pretty traumatic. You just watched one of your friends drown, and
Well,
then
no.
Logos came back to say hi.
If you want the little more cinema to that, as the hand comes in and starts smashing at the pods, you'd see all the cables start latching into all the machinery in the room. Yeah, and it would start pulling at bits of cable and stuff and start all like spreading, and then the camera would go out, and that's when.
Well, that's what you just saw. You see your friends sort of standing there in the room. They just said a little prayer for Paolo, and now you're just left standing in silence, and you're not sure what's real anymore. What do you do?
Put a gun in my mouth and pull the trigger. No. I'm going to come back to the firm reality that is my new favourite toy, which is this plasma gun. That will keep me grounded in reality,
Yes.
I'm sure.
Protect me, gun.
So what were they doing the whole time that's happening? They do what V did and just freeze? Or
Yeah, I would imagine it just happened in the span of a second for you two, but for
so
Radar, it
it's
was
probably a
still
bit
a bit
mental
longer.
then. V's still like kneeling by Paolo, unhappy.
yeah, that makes sense. You guys had a good relationship.
In fact, V's just going to close their eyes gently.
Aww.
Before placing them in his mouth.
V's not eating Paolo. V only eats enemy. But yeah, no. V is going to keep their pistol, but not to use, just to remember them with.
To remember them by. It makes sense.
It'll be wired up to Fly Guy in about 10 minutes.
No, Fly Guy already has a pistol.
Yeah, but he could have 2. I do love the way that basically Ryder has managed to hide from these things simply by shifting into the realities of our dreamscapes.
You think that's what's happening?
No, I don't. It's just funny. It's something you can extrapolate from the evidence we've got.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, wibbly wobbly, dreamy weeny stuff.
Yeah, it's a good theory. So yeah, I'll do a quick outro for this, and then we can pick it up next week. So, this is a standardized Azlanti armory. There are big metal railings and gun racks for rifles and machine guns, but there are no rifles or machine guns here. The armory is completely empty. The only thing here are what looks like cobbled together experimental weapons. They look like they've been specialized for shooting electricity and chemicals. And with that, we shall leave it there.
Alright, good stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening to Cosmopunk. You can find us on Spotify, iTunes, or wherever you listen to your podcasts. Check us out at cosmopunk.net and follow us on Twitter at cosmopunks with an S. And if you enjoyed the show, please take a moment to rate us on iTunes or tell your friends. We're still new to this and your support really helps. Intro and outro theme Vectrex by Reformat. Check out their album The Singularity at reformat.bandcamp.com. Thanks for listening again, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.